The campaign contains many dark and adult themes, concepts, subjects. Due to the free-flow nature of the RPG sessions, no content warning may be provided beforehand. User discretion is strongly advised. When we last saw our heroes, they finally went to bed and they had a pleasant night, or displeasant night, really, where they found themselves at odds with their various memories or wants or other supernatural things. Some slept more soundly, some turned and tumbled, and some really enjoyed what they saw in the dreams. Now, the heroes rejoin at the church, trying to piece together this bizarre puzzle. While one of the heroes is going back to the factory to what's going on over there, and one of heroine is at the lodge, still remembering the fact that she overheard a certain conversation in regards to a dinner between Mary and Stephen. And perhaps that might be an opportunity to get in the mansion. But we'll see today. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new opening. And how is everybody feeling today, huh?
Oh god, don't ask me that.
I mean, like in as characters, not in real life.
I think for some of us the line between how we're feeling as characters and the line and how we're feeling in real life is becoming finer and blurrier. I'm doing great.
When people ask me about like what my mood is, both in and out of character lately in both of the campaigns that I'm in, all three of them technically, y'all remember the video of the person in the Grinch costume in the yoga class? And let all of the sounds and frustrations of the world.
And
Ah!
yeah, the
Yeah.
most unholy screech, yeah.
My one of my favorites right there.
Certified classic.
There you go.
I have never seen that video.
I've
You
seen
haven't
it.
seen that video? We have to take a second.
This is we're in a post-Christmas spirit, so so no sexy Grinch, no Grinch in yoga pants. No, I forbid it.
You're ruining my dream. You're crushing my dreams. Okay.
Who hadn't seen it? It was Korg, right?
Yeah, I have not.
There you
go. Either way.
The fact that you have that ready to send on a dime is just hilarious.
I appreciate
it. I was just quick.
Dang.
Oh. All right. Either way. I'll start with our church-bound misfits because they have been talking about some bits and pieces about what they've seen in the church, right? Well, I mean in the dreams, right? Including the gift that Colleen has been given.
Wonderful thing.
Yeah, wonderful thing.
You know, I just got my own Barbie. It's fine. I am now an American real doll.
She has it. She has a new hat.
I am eating some crunchy food, and I muted to not get that over the mic, but I audibly laughed out loud, and I wanted.
I'm so glad.
Know that.
I'm trying to curtail my personal ADHD because you said I have my own Barbie, and all I could think of was the fucking Ghost Stories English dub.
Oh
It's just you and me
no!
stuck in this. It's just me, you and me stuck in this ghost house doll. Barbie.
Just you and me now,
Literally
Raggedy
all I
Ann.
could-
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this is
I
why
have so many quotes from that. Just live rent free in my head.
I mean
Yeah.
One that transplants throughout everything that will have absolutely apply to this campaign is run. She's a ghost and a
And a
bitch.
honestly, Ghost Stories is what happens where basically already bad anime gets bought out, and the like Japanese right holders basically say, yeah, like do whatever.
Which
I
is
I could
insane
go
to
on
me
to
because
I could
it
go into
was
the
at-
entire history of that. It's so good. I'm
Yeah.
gonna restrain myself because I know way
Yeah,
too much
I-
about the dub.
I know too. It's right there with
So
Samurai
not-
Pizza Cats, like as like, wait, is this a shitpost or is this real? Spoilers: Samurai Pizza Cats as original show is also off the wall crazy. It's just a lot
Yes.
of jokes don't translate well. That's basically why they pretend that there was no script. It's just a lot of
Yep.
Japanese puns, a lot of Japanese cultural references, so it wouldn't translate well.
But at least at Samurai Pizza Cats, the dubbers actually tried, and they didn't just take it and go, "Let's make comedy sketches." Like they actually kind of tried to keep a somewhat thorough, like a somewhat storyline.
Yeah.
They did not try to do that at all with Ghost Stories.
All
I'm
right.
just like sitting here and I'm like, what on earth is going on? Not only are you all into
We'll educate you
Toho
later.
music, you all are super into the Ghost Stories dub. Where has this gaming group been all my life? Seriously, oh my god.
In a cave. You had to find it. You go on a quest, locate it, find it, like there you go.
Look,
Your
to
life
be
is
fair,
complete
the only
now.
Toho music that I'm into is like the Eurobeat remixes of Toho.
Okay, that's
Uh,
valid.
Yes, of course.
Okay, but let's go to the game because Pyro will have to step out at some point. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Next week, where we just watch the Ghost House dub on stream.
no.
Oh my
Story
god.
dub.
Jesus
Don't test
Christ.
me.
we oh god, we could do that as a bonus.
Anyway, so
Anyway.
we're starting with the churchgoers.
Yeah, the church goers. I believe you were in the kitchen eating breakfast.
Yeah, we made
Yeah.
omelets.
Yeah, you made omelets. Jean is there.
Du fromage.
Father Christopher is there, and Victor and Colleen and Adolphus, and everything is fine. Nothing bad happened.
We're having a family dinner.
I'm not.
Breakfast.
What did we do last
yeah.
time? Weren't we having? Some of us were having a conversation. I don't remember.
Yeah, the
Um,
conversation was basically trying to discuss what the doll really is and where did the man who is not a man touch you on the doll.
Yeah.
Um,
You had an actual conversation with Adolphus, and Victor went out to talk Jean down into actually coming back in so we could actually have a discussion.
Fair enough.
Adolphus is convinced that somebody other than the monster made that doll, based primarily on vibes, and is now like, okay, I've got to find where this came from.
Jean wonders, like, in a Pennsylvania forest, I don't believe there's a lot of tradition carried over from there, unless you count some Anglo elements from back before. Other than that, like when it comes to the like things with the way to put it. Your the lineage from the original settlers, I don't believe there's much belief in magic, just devotion to God in a very misguided manner. So if anyone, maybe it's some kind of an outsider to the Protestant community. Then again, who knows? There's a lot of weird stuff happening around town. Some people are pointing to the Alistairs. But who knows? John just shrugs and gives his signature smile of understanding that he doesn't understand jack shit about what's going on.
Is there an equivalent to sense motive in this game? What would I want to roll
You could
to?
actually let me grab my book. I have it right here.
That's like perception.
I think it was it's either I think questioning or presence. Let me double check that. I think it's questioning that might be it.
I was gonna say I feel like questioning is the most apropos in that particular situation, but I could be entirely wrong.
Okay.
The first or the last time I was wrong.
I mean, it's interrogation. Presence is basically making an impression. So, I think I would go with questioning. Questioning is also knowing basically how to do a line of questions to get the right answer. So minor questioning.
I think that's fair. I don't think I am being hostile enough for it to be an interrogation. Okay.
That's not a botch, is it? You don't have anything in questioning?
No, just mind. I'm trying to. Where do I go to the chat to see? Come on. Okay. Yeah. Then I get. Somehow I don't have anything in questioning. No.
Well, you think Jean is sincere.
Okay. I take it this isn't yours then.
That's not what I dabble in. I rather remove the problem than make more problems.
I think Hal would show Jean the doll finally.
Oh.
We'll just like have it out in their hand and not bothering to hide it anymore.
Oh. It's remarkable. Yeah, he props it up and does a little dance on the table with it. Look, it's really you.
Which point Cal just immediately starts doing a dance as well. Oh fuck!
Does she?
I mean, does having John touch it feel weird at all?
That's a great question out of context and in context. I don't know how to respond to that.
Wait a minute. Does John touching the doll feel weird at all?
Arcane, I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Show on the doll when John touched.
Adolphus, while this is going on, casually walks back into the kitchen and fills up a pot with water.
Uh-oh. I know this is where this is going.
Please don't waterboard my doll.
I think
That's a much better idea.
he's gonna waterboard the poodle.
I don't think I'm going to waterboard you by proxy.
We don't know,
Are
but
you
we
gonna
don't think.
baptize me by proxy? I might burst into flames. Okay.
Potentially, yes.
Oh God. Okay.
I think we're gonna have to start flipping coins to find out whether certain things are going to happen or not.
Oh
Not fear
no.
and hunger. Not fun.
I know, right?
It's time for the fungering.
Oh God.
I hate
Wait a
that.
minute.
I mean, technically,
I-
rolling a d6 in this system is basically a coin flip. So yeah.
Anyway, so it doesn't
Okay.
feel weird having John mess with the doll.
Yes, it doesn't feel
Okay.
real. It's
I'm taking that back from him. I
But-
don't like that.
but at the same time, it's like when you take it back, it's like, huh, no reaction. Oh, it crosses out a
He-
few things.
I'm
Okay,
sorry, you were
Adolphus
running a
come-
test and not telling me?
Adolphus comes back with a pot of water, sets it down in the sunlight, and starts doing the sign of the cross over it and saying prayers over the pot of water.
Oh no.
Wow.
Is this how I die?
Hmm.
I'm letting the DM do their thing.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. So do you want to make this the jug of holy water stronger? And
I'm just making holy water at all. I got it from the sink.
I know what it is,
We know what it is. We're not dumb.
but here's the whole thing. You could, in my you could burn your disbelief soak on it to make it extra strong.
Do I have to do that now, or could I do that later?
You could do it later. It would require additional preparation.
To be fair, if you do it now, then we have extra strength holy water for later.
But disbelief soak is one per episode, so
Oh, that's
burning
right.
it early on. This is an option I'm giving you.
I think I'd want to see if regular strength holy water is
Okay.
sufficient first. We shall see.
Oh, yes,
I
great value holy
suppose
water.
let me. I could roll academics to see if I maybe think if it's going to need to be extra strength.
Yeah, sure. Roll
Um,
mine in academics.
I have no
Have you
idea.
slept correct? I mean, you can re-roll that one because it's technically theology.
Okay.
So like roll
Jeez
d1d6. We'll see that. That's a 5. Okay,
Um,
so
okay.
you
All right.
you think
I have
that
some idea.
yeah, you think that to test a reaction, regular strength would be enough.
Okay. The idea is I just want to contain this. This is sort of like proper. What's that thing on the internet everyone goes on about? I think it's like SDP. Like
SCPs.
SCPs,
Yeah.
yes.
yeah, this is proper SCP.
This is your
storage.
your proper containment procedures, yeah.
Ah,
And
yes,
when did
I
we start
love.
playing Kane? I'm real confused.
When did I become the SCP? Why do I need to be contained? Wait a
Well,
minute.
Don't worry
No, it's
about
the
it.
doll. It's the doll that
Girl.
I'm worried about.
All right. So
We don't need Annabelle up in this bitch.
so okay.
I don't know. We could
You
continue.
prepare the holy water. What do you do with a doll?
Are they still doing stuff with it, or are they done?
No,
I mean, Cal's holding on to it. but
Jean
not...
is done. Like he's
Yep.
not gonna do anything about it.
Victor doesn't
because-
want to mess with it, but Victor does want to look at it and see if it looks like anything that he's ever seen before. Obviously not the doll itself, because he hasn't seen it until Cal woke up with it, but like
da,
if it's
da.
familiar to anything he might recognize.
Give me a second. If any sort of.
If not, that's perfectly fine. But just he's a curious individual, so he's gonna look at it at the very least to try to get an idea
So
of what it might be.
how many years did you live in Louisiana, like in that area?
He spent probably most of his life up until his like, I'd say probably until his like late teens.
Okay, if so, you vaguely recall a memory from your teens of seeing like those passed around by some rather shady individuals you always told to steer clear of. You heard whispers about the potency of these dark magics, but overall you feel like this is different. This is certainly made differently.
Yeah.
It's not something from that culture.
Yeah,
You
it's
are
not like a
100% sure.
voodoo doll or a
Yes,
hoodoo, anything
yes.
hoodoo that I would be familiar with. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
Because like he
I know
is
we talked
he's
about it.
familiar with the concepts behind voodoo, but he himself is not a practitioner and he doesn't know anything beyond like cursory without research.
And just to remind myself, I know we talked about it last time, but this was closer to like a pagan poppet, right?
That's what Jean said it might be, but he said he wasn't sure. But
Yeah.
I think Zami was actually talking about puppets and stuff like that. I mean,
know
we
I
had
brought
a whole.
it up, and then Jamie brought it up, and
Oh yeah, and we had a whole discussion about like how that works in different cultures.
yeah.
But
Okay.
Yeah.
but yeah,
Well, I don't know what it is, but I know what it ain't. It ain't like any of the voodoo and hoodoo that I've seen growing up, but
oh,
sure as hell is weird as fuck.
if that was associated with voodoo, I would respond immediately, John Nats. Like I've been there, for a few years, dealing with all sorts of weird stuff in that region. But well, I made a promise to our lovely father over there that I wouldn't do anything rituals. Cannot really even try to see if there's a curse on it. Because you want to. Yeah. Here I'm not gonna do anything that would violate hallowed ground.
Yeah, we might not want to do that.
Well, I don't. I am curious, but I feel I'm dealing with something that's way worse than that demon I had banished a few years back. Nasty business.
Yeah, not that I don't doubt your expertise, but considering that we have on decent authority, he kind of shrugs, that this church is holy ground and the other one ain't as holy. Might not want to do anything to compromise the integrity.
Speaking of integrity, Father Christopher shows.
Oh,
Wow, rude.
Aw.
Hello. Dace. I I thought I smelled something good from the kitchen, and I was still doing my morning prayers. Oh. Why is the congregation here? Is something wrong? Father Christopher looks
I was
around.
just gonna hold up the little doll, just kind of like hands underneath its arms, kind of like a child showing a doll, but just completely straight faced about it.
Uh,
Did you make it?
No, lovely, lovely entity has given it to me.
Father Christopher makes makes a sign of a cross.
Oh, calm down. It's fine, probably.
You shouldn't accept things from demons.
Hal holds up the doll. Christopher shrieks.
well, fairness, I don't know if we know if it's actually a demon or not, but
Oh, if it's on a holly, it's a demon. It's clear.
you do know there are other cultures besides yours, right? Other faiths.
Father Christopher looks a little bit
No.
distressed. Well, we did had few lectures about that, but I'd rather stick to the things I know. Okay.
Fair enough. Just saying it. We don't know for sure it's a demon. Can't imagine it's good, whatever it is, but
If only I can remember a bit more, I might be able to tell you, but unfortunately, I cannot.
yeah, that's another thing I was wondering about. Why the hell don't we remember more?
Well,
I
if
think
we
this thing has
remembered,
some
would
way
there be
to-
information?
Think this thing has some way to mess with our memory, mess with our heads in some way. Well, obviously it's already messing with our heads, but more than we might think it did.
I mean, the nature of dreams very, very interesting. Okay. Some are prophetic, some are realistic, some just are wish fulfillment.
Well, I sure as hell didn't want to drown, so I don't know about wish fulfillment. But
He looks at
either way, Father, what the hell are you planning with that pot? He looks over at the pot of water that Adolphus is making the side of the crossover.
Also, Jean look at Colleen. And fellow, he wasn't hot, was he?
I'm sorry, excuse me?
Like, he like appear like, I don't know how to put it, like handsome. You know, he
If you're
smiled.
asking if he was attractive to me, I don't quite. Do I remember the not man?
Yes, you
Do I-
do. He was. He had an unnatural. The whole thing about the man that it's not a man is that he had a very unnatural aura to him. Would you call that attractive? There was something about him that drew you in. Physically, that's the weirdest part. He looked right, but he looked wrong. There was something. There were like little bits that didn't feel right about him.
This feels like a very defining question because I never assigned Cal a sexuality, and I guess now is monster fucker. You know, I don't know. Cal would probably be attracted, but probably not for like the reasons you're thinking. Probably more or less an insatiable curiosity because this is something that's like 100% not mundane.
Yeah.
So she's probably more or less just like something beyond. I have to pick its brain. I have to talk to it. I have to look at it.
You have to go
Type of
further
thing.
beyond.
Absolutely.
I mean, Jean like
I've seen
as
Shape of Water. I know how this works.
H.P. Lovecraft. No, do not fuck the fish, man. Italians.
Lovecraft has been rolling in his grave for years, and I'm fine with it. Let's be real.
I
For a
don't.
lot of reasons, and we're also fine with all those reasons as well.
Yeah.
Goddamn Italians. My perfect 100% perfect Anglo ancestry didn't
Oh,
survive.
God.
Remember, he
Anyway.
was like down the line. He was a little bit of Welsh,
Yeah.
which is hilarious. You think about it. Okay. John next. Well, I'm not trying to say anything, but the whole thing is that there are like points of attack when it comes to entities like that. One is obvious, which are you. One is he looks at Father Christopher. Wanted to say something and say, "What is? I don't want to coerce you." You know that wasn't the word he was thinking of.
Clearly.
I'm just saying, like, it's if the entity to a degree affected some, you think you had a different response to, or rather, a different approach. Of you. I mean, reading Victor's here dreamed something of a nightmare, and yours resembling more of a friendly up.
I guess it was more of a friendly meetup, yes.
In fairness, I didn't see any actual entity. All I saw was a trophy of some sort in a hall of mirrors. I didn't see no man that wasn't a man.
Well, the whole thing might have been they don't have a form. The form is what they wish to.
Huh.
It's
Well,
complicated.
Father Adolphus, what are you planning on doing with that pot of water?
Father Christopher, like, obviously he's blessing it. For what purpose?
Why are we making holy water?
Korg, you are muted, by the way, if you're trying to respond to people.
Sorry, I forgot I was eating breakfast. That explains a lot. Sorry.
Korg, have you been trying
I-
to talk to us for 30 minutes?
I don't think it's been 30 minutes.
No, it's not been 30 minutes. It's more like 5 or 10.
Okay. I would like you to place the doll in the pot of water. It is holy water. I am going to seal this and put it in the most sanctified part of this church for safe storage.
I mean,
At
I'd
least
much
until
rather
we can
keep it
investigate
with me if it's no problem to you.
I think that is a very risky thing to do.
Oh, extremely risky, but I'll humor you for now and I'll put it in the water, but I'm not gonna leave it. And I will.
Well, if we can determine that it's not dangerous, it will still be there.
That's so great. And just gonna like in the if you've ever seen the meme of them dunking the baby where they put the voiceover of "Where's my money?"
Yep.
Gonna just dunk the doll into the holy water unceremoniously.
Well,
Is the
Okay.
the water not boiling anymore, or
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that. Whoops.
But it was never boiling.
It was
I
never
got it
boiling.
wrong.
oh,
Ah.
I'm sorry.
No,
Am
that's fine.
I dying
Yeah.
now?
So if the doll is in there, it's in there, right?
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm gonna dunk it, but I'm gonna pull it back out.
Well, I don't think that is sufficient. I would very much like to keep this submerged in holy water.
the visible annoyance on this 5'3" ferret is oh so intimidating. Dunking it doesn't have any adverse effects, right? Nothing happens.
Uh-oh.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. And this doll is just like made like a standard doll, right? So it's like felt or cotton or whatnot.
Yeah.
So like a material that shouldn't be submerged for long periods of time.
Well,
Do I have to make a roll for that? I will.
okay, like technically, the doll is made. The doll is basically like made out of material that technically should submerge for long periods of time, but at the same time, yeah, like it it feels like if you put it in, like sure it will probably rot from the inside, but at the same time it's a weird doll of you. Like, why do you care so much?
Cal cares because it was a gift from a weird thing. So
Okay,
Oh my
if
God.
if you're looking at it like that, it's most likely gonna, in the long run, gonna damage in the same way of like it's a thing that was
Yeah.
like soaked in water for.
So after dunking it with no like immediate response from anything supernatural, Kyle's just gonna give like a okay, now what look and then just quickly pocket the doll again. Maybe wrap it in a handkerchief.
Conscious. I mean, you cannot really do half measures with that. Either you go full in, or it'll just like you don't.
I think you are
Fine.
potentially putting yourself and all of us in danger if you keep that thing on you.
Victor kind of thinks for a second and goes, "There may be a compromise. It may not be the same as keeping it in a vat of holy water, but what about blessing a rosary or a crucifix of some sort and keeping it near or around the doll? That do anything?"
Mostly because water will damage the doll over time.
What, you're worried it's going to get damaged?
If it's very much tethered to my life, I don't want it rotting on the inside.
That's actually a fair point. Okay. Would a rosary work?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong question. You're asking the wrong question.
Victor's just trying to find a middle ground because he's not sure.
Okay.
Like, he gets where Colleen's coming from. Colleen is coming from of like, I don't want that thing to rot because what happens if it affects me?
Remember,
But I also understand Adolphus's concern of that thing's probably cursed and it might get us in trouble.
As a like as someone with theology, you can basically make the theology role to think if something works.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. I got, like, I think 2 successes. Would a rosary work and be dry and not rot the doll?
You think rosary is good enough to keep some manner of a thing out. Mind you, if it's blessed, but you feel like there is if it is cursed, you don't know whether it's cursed or not. A full-on exorcism might be a good idea, but that requires setup and that requires time.
How about this? Hand me a rosary, and Cal's also gonna pull out the amulet that they were given by Jean. And essentially with a handkerchief and the amulet, and if they're given a rosary, they're just gonna like wrap it up.
We can get you a blessed rosary.
Okay, good. When? We're kind of in a bit of a pickle already.
Right
Father-
now, I
Father
imagine.
Francis, I should have a one. And you.
Good.
Brings like a very like simple rosary. And let's, as the two say the prayer over the rosary. Let's actually move to something else that might the intervention of God at some point of his life.
Good luck, buddy.
Oh, you obviously know who I'm talking about, right? Because we're talking about the Playboy over here. Where are you?
Yeah.
Are you?
Hi.
Uh,
Where? I
Oh no, you faded out of existence. Hold on.
according to the map that I'm looking at right now, I am in a nice little wooded section of Engineers Square doing deer stuff. In actuality, I am
Oh, right.
at the roundhouse changing my clothes so that I don't smell heavily of perfume and shame.
Oh, right. You were going to the roundhouse. Okay, so actually, let's actually we're going to roundhouse. Go. Hobby. So Windows 11 so much.
Just use
Okay.
Linux forehead.
I need a new computer. I don't need an OS right now.
It's fair.
Yeah, with the RAM prices. Thank you, Altman. I have your fucking address. Yeah, like I might need to take a mortgage on a fucking workstation PC.
Jesus, yeah.
Anyway, right. So Lowell, as you come into the hotel room, you see Rose at the front desk. Currently, she's actually like flipping one of her ledgers, doing something. Spots you and say, "Oh, busy night. I take. Spend all night at a cabaret."
Lowell thinks for a second, and he's like, yeah.
I'm not blaming you. Most people will come in for that. Oh, I don't know. Also, do you need something for or
no. What room was I in again?
Are you asking me such difficult questions at this hour? God damn it! I don't have it written down.
You could just say
Insert room number here.
Yeah, to say insert room number here.
She
No,
just.
our fans will double check us.
Oh, for
Okay.
fuck's sake.
We can't be
no,
wrong on the internet.
No. That's the one thing I didn't write
Internet
down.
fans would absolutely do that. That is a real threat.
Quick, someone pull up the VOD. Start scanning.
You're
You were in room
joking, but
1,
it's.
2, 3, by the way.
Oh, thank God.
Thankfully, someone wrote it down.
Yep.
All right.
I remember it
Like
was
we're in
1,
John,
2,
room 1,
2.
2,
I
3.
didn't. I wanted to say 1 to 5. Anyway, all right. You didn't lose your key now, did you?
No.
Just checking. Some people party too hard, and I ask Josephine down the cabaret. Oh, we still have some hot water if you need a shower.
Oh, yeah. I think I need one.
Oh, know what the bathroom
Eh.
is. Most of the folk are still sleeping, so you're quick about it.
And and at that mention, he nods and just starts bopping up the stairs.
Well, the bathroom is fairly sparse. They're like are basically shower cabins available. The good thing is that despite this being a rather rural town, there is indoor plumbing hotel, so you don't have to like fill in a big tub of water. Remember, this is still the 1920s. Like, indoor plumbing is not a thing that is common in small towns like this. But yeah, like there's a there are 2 shower cabins, both are unoccupied. You can take
I
your
decompress. It feels so good. Anyway,
you decompress. Think about
I
last
decompress. I
night.
sit on the floor. I think about life. It's a time.
Oh, well, you think about yesternight and about that, the weirdness of it. I don't think you've ever tried something like this.
I think that would be an accurate assessment.
Question is, did you like it?
That is another wonderful question. I think I'm trying to figure that out still.
Well,
I think there were parts of it that were like, this is evil, and I think there were parts of it that I thought were like, oh, okay. I sort of get it. Don't know about it, but I get it.
all right. So, the shower takes a little longer than usual as you contemplate the happenings of yesterday night. You're finally done. You smell normal. You don't have that rosy smell all over you from yesterday night.
No.
Oh, although you have to say that perfume made you with us rather not.
It was.
You're gonna go into the factory today, so perhaps smelling like roses thought to write this idea. So might make a lot of people.
Yeah, given my status as a prime sacrifice candidate, I don't think that being weird is a good idea right now. So, I think I'm going to try and smell like roses another time.
So you grab your spare set of clothes, you dress up, and now let's go and you head to the factory, or do you want somewhere else to go?
I am assuming that it is very much not 2 p.m. So I think that my plan was to I think my plan might have actually been to like go to the church and connect with the people there and see what's going on, see what their plans are.
Oh, okay. No, we might have a big meetup at the church. I'd say.
Also no, I'm not hungry. You're right. I'm not hungry.
Yeah, you ate of a plate that was given to you as you lay down in the doggy bed.
Yeah. Wait.
Don't worry about
What?
it.
Oh, that's new.
Oh,
Okay.
you didn't catch that last time. Oh.
No. Did anybody else catch that?
Well, let me put it this way. I think you were a little bit adult. So now you're like, when you decompress, you kind of understand that pillow pile in the corner might have been, yeah.
Wait,
You
so they're dog people, but then also actual dogs?
And is this like horse people with horses argument?
No.
Yeah, I guess so.
No. Well, oh no. There's a horse. Oh no, there is a horse, and there are oh no.
Yeah, like I said, isn't this the whole like thing that happens every time somebody runs a furry campaign
Yeah.
in any sort of world where it's like, oh yeah, what about the sentient species that aren't actually sentient? Smile.
My ancestors' smiley face.
Yeah, like the reality of the situation that you kind of have to confront up front when you're writing a world that is furry. Of yeah, if you're doing medieval fantasy, it's like, oh, there were horse-drawn carriages. Do we do that, or do we come up with an alternative, or do we make people question the existentialism of this?
Well, the way we've done it in our campaign is basically horses are not real. Like horse people are not real. Horses are real, and the only horse people are either like all extinct or like this cryptid race. So
Oh my lord.
We just don't look at it.
don't worry about it. Yeah, no. You distinctly now after that, you distinctly remember that Here's the Night might have been a little bit, as they like to say, rough.
I think I space out a little bit while I'm
Process
getting
everything that happened.
I'm getting coffee or something.
I mean,
Um,
where are you gonna get a coffee? There's no coffee.
Where am I getting coffee? Is there coffee in the morning at the Roundhouse?
No. The Roundhouse is just a hotel. There's a Roundhouse bar. You need like stuff, and there's the diner that you takes care of nourishment in the morning.
Mm,
You were mind you were given bacon, eggs, and coffee when you were at the
oh,
yeah
Yeah,
at
you
the-
had all of your stuff at the.
yeah.
cool. Wow, I'm so good at ADHDing today. It's been
Your
2
needs,
weeks.
your basic needs were met. Don't worry.
My basic don't. That's a loaded question given what I just went through.
In reality, your basic needs were in fact met.
It's true.
You were given rest, you were given
Oh.
food, and you were milked in some way, shape, or form. So I mean,
I-
like,
Basic needs or baser needs?
Yes.
Yes.
Your animalistic needs were taken care of.
Screaming, no, not mine.
Absolutely, yeah.
You got
I mean,
an
arguably,
audible
all
What?
of them are
60%
based
that.
needs. So let's be
what
real about it.
level of existential crisis is Lowell at right now?
He's been worse, so we'll put it that way.
He has a confused Stiffy in his pants. Like,
Oh god.
I'm rolling a d6 to
That
see
bitch is
if
a
I have a
fucking-
boner.
That bitch is a fucking yo-yo.
yeah. Our first Funger coming to us. Let's fucking go.
All right.
It's a fucking yo-yo, motherfucker.
Is it slash roll or exclamation point roll?
Slash R.
Slash roll. Yeah.
Slash roll,
1d6.
even, hard, odd, soft. All right.
I
Well,
love that we've been able to answer this question for the audience. You're welcome.
The dice tell a story, not the one we wanted to hear, but it is a story.
Well, Well, don't worry about it. You
So
might
he's not into it.
you might
Dang.
you might change your opinion soon.
I might
Anyway,
change my opinion. soon.
yes,
So yeah, I'm gonna head on over to Le Church.
All right.
What time do I get there? Do I walk in on anything?
Yeah, you're walking on. You're walking on. You're walking into the church. It is empty right now, but you can hear prayer coming from the back. But that's not important right now. Important right now is Elizabeth. So Elizabeth, you woken up a brand new day and you had a lovely breakfast with Mary. And where do you want to go now? You distinctly remember
Dear.
that like most of the party was at the church last time you see. Still early in the morning.
It is still very early in the morning.
Like time-wise, I want to say it's about like I wouldn't say like 7, but like I would say 8, approaching 9.
Yeah, it feels a bit early to go to the cabaret. Probably better to wait until midday to do that.
Oh. Problem is that that this time you don't have driver. Have to walk the distance. Do you take anything with you? Or going out? Or are you still gonna dress as?
I suppose, given the performance is tomorrow night.
Yeah.
It's not tonight, so I'll probably be in a less nicer dress and just walk about the town. Probably wander off towards the church and just familiarize myself with the setting a bit more.
So you're heading to the.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, since everyone is at the church, no man.
We need to go over a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
We need to have a friendly talk.
Oh boy.
Probably
All
a
good
good idea.
things, all good things.
Everything.
Arcane praise.
Missing. All right.
I hope they have the invisible snakes under control.
One second, I gotta let a cat out of the room. Yes, I hear you're screaming. Are you done visiting?
The cat is screaming. You should be screaming too if you know where this campaign is going.
I
It's
am
too
not
bad
screaming,
none of us
excuse
do.
you.
Okay. Who is not screaming? What?
They said something about cat screaming. I was like, I'm not screaming.
Oh.
No, you
No, I
just
just had to let a cat out of the room.
you're screaming
We
because
understand. Don't worry about it.
you were told that you were gross.
I mean, that's legit. Well, as everyone converges.
I was gonna say I can make you scream in the game by, you
Ooh.
know.
Hmm.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
I was
So,
Uh-huh.
gonna say doing a ritual right here, right now,
Okay.
but
What
Yeah.
kind of well, we call those rituals too.
Pyro and I both immediately went into oboe mode and it got real weird.
Okay.
It was really funny.
Okay.
listen,
Okay.
you gotta take me to dinner first before that, okay?
Okay, well, we know a
So-
diner.
So, so as everyone converges in the church, Lowell, you hear prayers from the back section of the church, and as you, Elizabeth bumps into.
Oh, hey.
Oh my. How are you this fine morning?
Well, the DM just bursts into laughter.
It's a complex
Uh,
question.
Well, you know, and he looks around.
It's fine. I was just
And
asking to be polite.
it's I'm here.
That's lovely, darling.
He does his best. Smile. And you?
Oh, wow, I'm just lovely today. It's a very beautiful out, isn't it?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, it's a nice morning. It's a nice morning. Yeah,
And the birds were singing, the sun is shining.
yeah. Did you do your club thing? Wait, do I even know about the club thing?
I. That's a good question. Because Elizabeth was with the the rest of the party. You didn't really bump into Elizabeth that much. You bumped into Colleen. Stop doing that. My laptop of like acting bad. Anyway, you would. You know what? I think you don't know what Elizabeth's deal might be at this moment, but given that she's a singer and it's not a bad question to ask about
Did you do your singing thing?
Oh yeah, it's wonderful. Mary loved it so much.
Mary, who's that?
Oh, you've never met her? I
Mm-mm.
believe she's in good with the Allisters. You know, don't tell anyone I said this, but I heard they're having a big fancy dinner tonight.
Is that so?
Well, I believe so.
Do you? Where'd you hear that?
Oh, just some whispers amongst the grass. And little
El-
tee.
Elizabeth turns to the camera. There's some whispers in the dark. Lowell turns.
Get out, leave. You're done.
I'm sorry. Like that Easter egg from Evil Within 2 is living in my head.
No, don't remind me of that one. That one's too perfect.
Okay, out of character.
Yeah.
So there's the Mary that Elizabeth is being friends with, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that's
Mary Woodhouse.
yes, and that's different from Raymond's wife because I wrote down Mary in my goal. Am
Anna.
I writing
Anna.
down the wrong character? Anna, thank you.
Yeah, Anna is the.
Anna Allister.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I have updated my goals to be correct. Did you perhaps hear if Anna Alistair or is gonna be there?
The way Mary said it is a family dinner. So most likely, yeah, that would be.
Let me think for a moment. And I do have to wonder how much I know about the Allister family in general.
Not that much, but it's kind of not hard to triangulate stuff sometimes. You would say that the way the Mary was talking about it seemed like a family dinner, at least dinner where like all of the family members.
I do believe she would be there. She is one of the Allisters, after all.
All right. All right. Well, that's useful information. Thank you.
Oh, no trouble at all.
I think I'm gonna try and look around and try and do I kind of assume where the rest of the party is?
I mean, that's one of those praying voices. Sounds like Father Adolphus. It's a very distinct German accent, even when he's praying Latin. Yeah.
All right. I think I'm going to, and he's sitting in the pew.
Weren't we all like in the back room area?
Yeah, are we in? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Like, unless there has been like a passage of time, I assume that I'm coming in like at the tail end of whatever conversation was happening earlier.
Well, in you enter to the front. You do the praise from. You can actually see the sort of like how call it like the door to the back of the church. The living is slightly. So-
I think I'm gonna make my I'm gonna make my way that I'm gonna notice that, and then I'm gonna look at Elizabeth and say, were you here to meet the other people?"
Oh no, I was just wandering around and my feet happened to travel by here. Although it would be
Oh,
nice to catch up with everyone.
all right. I let's see.
I just imagine they show up right when I baptize the doll, and so I just have to stare and explain that.
Well,
That messes the timeline because we did
I
state that
know.
Adolphus was there, but I really, really want that to happen. So
That is funny.
Ignore
looks at
me.
the
That's just
DM.
funny.
so
Looks at the DM with pleading eyes.
so are we gonna do a timeline correction and the well, it's not baptizing the doll. When you woke up on them, you see Colleen wrapping a rosary and some sort of a Celtic amulet around the doll, which also looks weird as hell.
It doesn't look like they are like strangling the doll.
No.
Not Jen.
All right, so I
think-
knock on the door that is slightly ajar, and I look in, and I guess I see that.
Cal
Oh,
is
it
just.
looks like they're having so much fun.
Oh,
You're
hey.
alive! I was really hoping that you were alive. And then, like, gonna makeshift bag with a handkerchief the doll and shove that into a pocket, and then just
Oh, hey.
excited that Lowell's alive.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm alive. Hey.
Had Jean
What was
smiles. Had fun with your girl?
with my, and he just purses his lips and looks at John. I
Are you okay? You
Victor
look...
just raises an eyebrow.
I've never seen
staring
you turn a shade
daggers.
of red before. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Last night was interesting, but I lived. So, anyway,
Interesting, but
What-
I lived.
what all happened to you folk last night?
Had a good night.
I can say that my sleep was rather nice, yes.
John looks at
Rolling perception.
do it, man.
I mean, considering that you've the entire scene that we had by the crash site, she trusts you enough if you just ask her.
Did you?
Okay, well, not really. I mean, it was restful, but I mean, it wasn't. But I mean, So I talked to the problem, and the problem gave me a doll that looks like me, and that's all I
Is
remember.
gave you is
Oh,
that
it's so cute.
We'll
so?
pull out the doll, unwrap it so it's visible to the world again.
Lowell, you see that the doll is a rather decent representation as far as this Stitch.
Oh, it really
Stitch
does
doll.
look just like you.
I know, right?
Lowell just
That's so
looks
cute.
at the doll like that.
Fucking Lisa Simpson. What? Yeah.
This is some lovely craftsmanship. It's so hard to sew things by hand.
I know, right? Love that Elizabeth is just like, oh, it's so cute, not questioning it.
Once I get Whiteman for being like the quiet part of a party has the best fucking comebacks ever. Like holy damn.
Oh my god!
I mean, considering that it was, there's a 50% chance that it was made by an eldritch entity. It is rather fine handiwork.
Okay,
Wow,
The
so
good
the
news is
invisible
it doesn't
snakes are
kill
very
me when I
deft.
put it in holy water.
you put
I mean, to be fair, they did pull it out of a dream, so it ain't like putting it in holy water isn't a bad idea.
Oh yes, I did pull this out of a dream, like physically
Yeah.
pulled it out of the dream. It's kind of hard to explain.
I was just about to ask that. Okay. I feel a lot better about what happened to me last night.
And what might that be?
What the?
Oh, what
what
did
the-
you do?
Oh, share the details, please. Where?
I went into I went into the cabaret, for
Oh.
lack of a better word.
So you performed? Question mark.
The matter is goofy.
Out of character and manner of speaking. Yeah.
That is correct.
That is
I did not know you can
correct.
sing or play an instrument. That's quite fascinating.
It wasn't my
Consider-
instrument being played.
I would love to hear more.
I would not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, are you embarrassed of
Big
your
well-
voice?
Well, maybe some. What?
Victor just snickers and goes, considering what I smelled earlier, I don't think he was playing no instrument.
No. Well.
Recital
Well,
is
unless you
something
like to call
on
things
board.
that.
Jo-
But then
Jo-
again, that's on you.
I
John, John, like whispers to Victor. What?
What was that? You cut off.
Rose.
Unfortunately,
What
I
did
think
what
the
did he
load-bearing
smell
part
like
of
that then? Jean whispers to Victor.
Perfume.
He makes that big like O face and roll his snout back.
Laissez les bon temps rouler.
John sneakers.
So, am I? Are we still? Am I still thinking that John is like a weird kidnapper?
Yes.
Oh, you weren't here for the entire conversation, were you?
No. Okay. And you?
E.
Are we
What?
just cool with you now?
Everyone is cool with me.
Right. So the last time that I saw you, wait. Have I actually seen John before?
You did. At a
Okay.
train
Yeah, you saw them
station.
briefly.
Okay.
At the
so
train
the last
station,
time that
at the
I
diner.
saw you,
Oh,
what are you doing here?
I'm a paranormal investigator. I didn't explain that to you, or lovely
To make a
companion.
long story short, Jean can talk to the dead.
Among other things.
Is that
And
so?
so Jean is being useful right now.
I see.
Minus the
He-
kidnapping, which
and-
I've been informed is not kidnapping.
If you're thinking of
What?
talking to any kind of that you might know, Mr. I think we were formally introduced.
I don't think we are. My name's Lowell.
Jean
Good to-
Jean Delacroix.
Good to. Okay.
Sometimes Jeanette. I've been meaning to ask you about that.
Well, magic is some culture. Crafts. Do have a stage.
It definitely sounded like you said Fursona.
Well, he's not wrong.
Just because I'm right doesn't mean I'm correct.
I sometimes use. It's a compliment. Or into the occult, you probably know about the disposition of certain cultures towards magic and that is more of a feminine thing. Nordic cultures, for example, from Greek or the we can have that less in danger. So you didn't have any weird dreams now?
Well, no. No, I wouldn't call him weird. I'm used to it by now, but yeah.
So you're always visited by weird things in the night?
Oh. No. Nothing like that.
I think this time he was doing.
In a more mundane sense.
I still have no idea what you lot mean, but alright.
Trust
You
me,
really. Go ahead.
Oh, trust me. You'll know when you grow up.
I am an adult, but okay.
Okay.
You
She's
are
like
now.
25, y'all.
I know.
Alright. Right. So,
John is a big tease, by the way. So
oh, I know. It's unfortunately I am playing a character that is 100% anxious about everything
yeah, he's a deer.
that is in this situation. Oh my god, you're right. I'm actually playing to my strength here. Or I'm actually playing it correctly here.
Yeah,
Wowie.
when are you gonna like scream out and run the fence a few times?
Jesus.
I think that there is room for that in my ledger. It might take a little bit, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also
Well,
You see,
have a
okay.
I
feeling
just
we're
picked
gonna
up the
be
power to fix your broken nose after that, so by all means, go for it.
Yeah.
right.
What about you, Miss Jean? Looks at Miss. I don't think properly to see them. You haven't had any weird dreams.
Me, right?
Yeah.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. At least I don't think it was out of the ordinary. It might have been.
What do you?
I don't really know how to tell. Well, I guess now that you mention it, it felt odd, but I can't really remember what it was about. Other than it was really good. But,
I'm
I'm sorry,
scratches
my
his.
mind's all over the place.
Oh,
I know this ain't
it's
helpful.
okay.
In fairness, it does help us more than you might think.
So, anyone here, church, was didn't have any saw happen to them. You, Mr. Lowell, didn't have anything happen to them first, and
Yeah.
and at around then.
So at the very least, we know that the holding ground of the church and wherever the hell Mr. Savage was last night seemed to be off limits for whatever this thing might be.
It could be the places or it could be the people involved.
At the very least, I'd imagine it's a place for here. As for where Mr. Savage was, who knows?
I don't
Well,
imagine
I
it was a
know,
place.
I know where he.
Okay, do you know anything that might explain whatever this dream thing that y'all talking about is?
I have no clue.
Okay.
There is a possibility. There are figures and entities that manifest in dreams, but overall, I just need more information. Clearly, the one that talked to entity Aline, but that doll is kind of concerning. Okay, so that could be close. But I'm I am Kayangi Lowell. Where did New Orleans, New Orleans?
Orleans?
Jonah has still like a slight French accent to when he's pronouncing that. That's a dead giveaway. That's he's French.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know because I hang around with a dude from Louisiana for like 20 so years, and it is like in my mind is always I always want to correct people who have mispronounced it as like no, it's Nolans.
Okay, at that, Lowell just rolls his eyes and stamps his foot. He's like, "Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Because I trust you all. Yes, that's where I was. But for everybody else," and he just kind of flails his hand, like, towards the door that leads to the church. I was at the cabaret last night. Okay, yeah.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
just-
simple enough.
I'm just saying like I've been trying to talk with that lately. Doesn't seem to be very say attracted to my sort of a person. Honestly, she sized me up and down, kind of like had a pleasant conversation about friendship, but
Well, she sniffed me out, and one thing led to another, and I was there, and yeah.
guess she no.
I wonder
I
if
guess
she'd
she
be
did.
willing to talk to me next.
Well, it's It's kind of difficult.
I'm sure that you would have found out if somebody hadn't kidnapped you.
I know.
What?
Do we all not understand that a kidnapping requires one of the parties to be completely unaware and or unwilling to follow someone else?
I was unaware until 30 seconds in at the dot.
But you weren't unwilling from what I understand, which kind of makes that whole kidnapping thing a bit of a stretch.
To be completely fair, it's just more fun to call it a kidnapping right now because I like the way his face looks. He freaks out.
Looking
Joseph always
between.
tells me not to go off to a secondary location.
Exactly. That's wonderful, wonderful life advice.
John crosses his
Certainly good
arms.
life advice.
Okay, so do we have a plan of like how to figure out this the entity? Clearly, there's much more.
I can continue to try and poke it and see where that leads me.
No, 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 no. Jean stamps his hand down and points at Khalid. No, you know what? No, no more rituals for you, and I'll be watching closely, Khalid.
You're not my dad. I do what I want.
I will be your dad.
dad.
You're not my dad.
Literally, you're not my dad.
Man, I wish I was in this conversation.
You
What
are.
a time to be this.
Do you want
are
to
you
finish? Do you want to finish your prayers and just like come in? You could have. You could also
Yeah.
just like.
Oh, I'm waiting for the DM to let me know what I'm
No, 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 no. You can come in at any time.
Oh, okay.
So you
then
come in at
don't-
the you're not my dad. Wow.
He just walks in. No, but I am your father.
I was literally gonna say.
Yeah, do it,
I
please.
was
please.
literally gonna say that's the exact thing that popped into my head.
I am all of your fathers.
But I guess technically speaking, if you are devout at least, Adolphus is going to walk up to Lowell, look him up and down, very clearly, just sort of like visually scrutinizing him for a minute. Then he's just gonna pat him on the back and keep going.
Lowell looks at the camera, just completely dumbfounded. I like how this has just
Okay.
become like a recurring thing. Just like whenever something happens that's weird, we just like yeah, we look at the camera.
So are we back on the kidnapping issue, or what are we talking about?
They don't want to
Oh,
drop
no.
charges, father.
And we're not on the kidnapping thing.
I think we're talking about next moves.
And John is trying to tell me what not to do. And I just clearly stated, you're not my dad.
Father, tell him that you don't want them to like do weird ritual stuff.
I've already let both of you know what I think is in everybody, including your best interest. So, Caitlin knows my thoughts on that.
Yes.
Honestly,
yes,
though.
I do.
Do you really? Are you the type to listen to your father?
I mean, my father's dead, but you know.
My condolences.
It's fine. I was too young to remember.
Well, anyway, we have a lot to do and a very busy day, at least as I am concerned. Before we do anything in particular, before we continue this investigation, I do want to have a conversation with both John and with you, Kaylin, to sort of figure out what exactly is going on with your approach to, let's say, dealing with the supernatural. Yeah?
I mean, sure, I'm willing to answer any questions you might have, but alright.
I would very much appreciate that. Let's see. That might take a while. What could we have
No,
people
don't
do?
contain the autistic by using their special interest as a weapon.
Well, I'm not against it. Like wondering what kind of a want me to.
Honestly, I'm going to go through the. Well, I don't want to call it the Inquisition process, but
Oh,
I need to know
please.
exactly.
Oh, my favorite. Yay.
I
In
need to know
fairness,
exactly what sources you are interacting with to best assess what to do next and what potential dangers we may be dealing with. So that I might actually have to do by the book.
You know,
Um,
I am 100% wanting to basically think that sources cited crack pipe for this.
you said the thing about I don't know exactly what I call it an inquisition, and Victor's immediate response to that is, "Father, in fairness, at least one of the two of them here is probably going to consider that a good time. So I don't know if that's a threat or a promise."
Hey!
Am I wrong? He looks directly at John.
How would you? Why would you consider that a good time?
Oh, you sweet summer child.
is there a role to make for keeping composure?
Presence. It's will and
Essence.
presence. It's will and presence. If you have guts, you can use that. That's composure. Why is
Do I have?
Is there a role to
is
not
that a-
smack these bitches? Like,
why is everyone
God, I hope
horny?
so.
Did I become a target all of a sudden?
Oh, I'm sorry that I'm not.
get with the program, I guess.
Clearly, I should have rolled even.
It's never too late. You can roll again.
I mean, yeah.
Oh
like,
yeah, just the random awful boner.
Uh, yeah, I would say you keep your composure.
Adolphus noticeable gulps at that, but it is subtle, so maybe perception check.
I would
Oh, do I
love
have to
do
roll that?
I would
Absolutely.
love to do that. What would it be? What would that be?
Jean.
It would be.
Okay.
Okay, like
Is that observation rule?
you know,
Yeah.
Jean breaks. Okay, like just honestly, like everyone involved should care about it. Look, Father, it's I've dealt with stuff on in the old world, which mostly French countryside, and it was like old, like those poltergeist, whatever you might call it. That wasn't like hunting. We were like, I mean, there were some demons from all places of power, but that was more of an English trait. And some of the people I've met in England were very much into worshipping entities and getting boons from them. I cannot really tell you the name. And as much as I know names grant power, most of those entities operated a fake identity, or there were not really much information about them. Their origins date back to time without written history. As far as I understand things over here in America, there are ancient things from the Indian times, Columbian America, things that were brought in with the African slave trade, or things that the settlers brought in, whatever the burdens they might carry, and that's all I can know about. when it comes to Indian sources, there's a tribe nearby or senators or that figure stuff out. But as far as I know, uh, there have not been any nation last time. Wherever they've been, they were even driven to the mountains. This is not any place that.
In that same vein, it is incredibly conspicuous, at least in my eyes, that they somehow have no record of this town before Andersonville.
I was actually going to suggest, while we are busy doing this, perhaps the rest of you, granted you could stay together and keep each other watched and keep each other safe, may go about and may see if you look into investigating the true history of this town. Because I can tell you that the man at the Historical Society is just a liar, does not know what he is talking about. But I think there may be a very good reason why he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I thought the word you liar would.
I'm sorry, you were cutting out on my end, so I am not hearing.
I said like I thought you would say idiot, but like liar works too.
Well, I think he knows he doesn't know what he's talking about. He just doesn't care.
Jean say there is a fabricated, probably at the only people that would know the real history of the town is the town founders, and one of the founders, sadly, that line has been extinguished. So the only people that should know it don't like.
Lowell's head turns toward Elizabeth.
Well, I can't imagine you are going to get an opportunity to converse with the Alisters anytime soon.
Okay, never mind. Lowell's eyes turn toward Elizabeth, and then at the mention of, and then when Father Christopher says that, his entire head turns towards Elizabeth.
But I imagine if they have false records, they still need the real records for whatever the obvious reasons. So there must be somewhere. I imagine Victor would be a good person to track down hidden and concealed information if it is out there. Though I don't know really where you would go about looking.
Well, at this rate, from what we understand, the Historical Society didn't really got much in the way of pre-town history. I can't imagine that unless the Alisters themselves might have a separate library or a private selection of information that it would be hidden from them. But other than that, I ain't rightly sure how much I have in terms of figuring out where that might be stored.
Father Chris. Quiet. Oh, the historical records I have already registered. Born, who died, who. That much information. Other than that, Reverend had like had took me longer. Down Protestant. Don't know if he has any other than. Live book. Might have something. I don't know if you read the Very sketchy.
Oh, we know how sketchy he is.
Unfortunately, we did.
Sorry to hear.
We, in
Yeah,
fact, have
anyway.
proof of how sketchy he is. Unfortunately, I can't develop that proof without any sort of materials to do so.
Oh.
Wait, you took pictures?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
It's like, go ahead, sorry.
I will leave you all to that. Kaylin, Jean, and I suppose Christopher, if you want to observe, come with me. We are going to be discussing in great detail every potential demon you have ever cavorted with and how potentially dangerous they are, and many other things.
Cavorted? Father!
Lowell looks like he wants to leave like right now before he hears any more of this.
Father, I have
we
no...
will be doing this behind closed doors at this point.
Father, there might have been a Loa or two I spoke with, but not demons per se, unless you... Well, the technical... It's complicated, okay.
Unless you consider the people at the bar I worked at demons, then no, I haven't consorted with any. Okay, maybe one, but that wasn't my fault.
Forgive me, English is not my first language. Perhaps I could have used a better word in that instance. Either way, we are going to document and determine exactly what it is you are doing when you do your special powers, and what, if any, danger that potentially poses to your souls.
Okay.
So, come along.
All right.
I would never convert with demons.
I'm going
Are you sure?
to-
Are you sure that white mage? You can never be.
I'm thinking you would never, ever, never will I ever.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm going to suggest that this get condensed into either an academics theology role
Do you have
or a
research?
presence interrogation role.
Do you have research
'Cause
on you?
Okay.
Because
Wait, what? They have
if you have the gift of research, that would
Do
help.
I have that?
I do.
You do.
I don't think I do.
Well,
I've got diplomacy, brawling, tracking, leadership. That's the gifts I see.
nope. All right. Actually, we'll get to that role in a while, but because as the four people who have enlightened discussion about demonhood, where does that take a man? We have Victor, Elizabeth, and Powell in the kitchen.
Yay, the normal people have gathered.
Rude.
But accurate.
Accurate.
Lowell exhales audibly.
Well, technically,
And-
you have a job today, but remember that job is very... No, you're supposed to show up randomly. It's you're the safety inspector, so if someone doesn't notice you, they actually are scared. Does that
They're
mean
actually
that
what now?
if someone doesn't notice you, they're scared because you might be behind them? Safety inspector is a fun job because safety inspector is basically, if a safety inspector makes himself or herself present, you fucked up, and they're there to ask you different questions, and you don't want to answer them because that might cost your company a fortune. So
Yeah.
your safety inspector badge is like,
You just get to show up whenever and make
Yeah.
everyone nervous.
Yeah.
I can just show up whenever, yeah. So
and remember, Elizabeth and Victor doesn't know about you.
right. So he just kind of exhales, kind of walks in a circle and like shakes his head.
Something on your mind, friend?
That was something.
Yeah, the whole voodoo bullshit. Kind of just waves his hands up there. Still don't know how much of that I actually believe, but at the very least, something weird is going on here. Unfortunately, we're better predisposed to finding out the material facts of all these issues.
Right.
That does seem much easier from what I've heard.
Right. So, Victor, you're here
Yes.
as a reporter, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're here to investigate the merger, right?
One of the few things, yes. That'd be a important step towards figuring out what the hell is going on around here.
Right. So, well, he fishes around in his pocket and pulls out the safety inspector card.
Well, that is certainly something that will definitely get you the information that I need.
Exactly. Now, I would invite you myself. I would. But at the moment, they're making sure that
Believe me,
Uh,
I understand the issue that may cause.
yeah. So, if you can get me a list of things to be looking out for, specifically to help you with whatever is going on, because something's going on, and I'm starting to like it less and less.
Well,
So,
he kind of sits back for like leans back in his chair for a moment and chews on the end of his pen that he has in hand with his paper pad. Thinks about it for a moment. And then he begins to write some stuff down. Well, first off, any information that you could get me in regards to the terms of the contract and negotiations of this merger would be greatly appreciated. That being said, with our current line of inquiry about all of the strange deaths going on, you, out of character, I'm trying to remember, does Lowell know about Stan or know about the weird, like, the people being miraculously, like, kind of
yes,
just
he
pulled back together?
does.
Okay.
He was very pissed off about the time frame that and was kind of weird about the time frame that Stan was brought back to life because it seemed like it lined up with something. So,
Yeah.
yes.
So I couldn't remember. He basically would be like, "You're familiar with the rather odd timing of people healing versus people getting hurt, correct?"
Yeah. That was something that I
One of the
was
things that would most definitely be of interest to both you and myself in this situation would likely be if you can find the names and dates of severe injuries that have occurred at the plant or anyone related to the plant. We could cross reference those with the records that we have from local newspapers, things of important note,
I
and see
think
if
I
there might be a connection.
damn it, I should have written that down. Yeah, I could probably find that stuff later. Or well, all right. Okay.
That would certainly be of both of those things would certainly be of help to me. In regards to finding the better history of this town, again, I even to the best of my ability, unless the Alisters themselves had a private collection of information or might know more about this town, that would be mighty helpful, but there's no way in hell that we are going to be able to get a private audience with the Alisters, myself especially. I might be able to convince them I'm writing an article on the prosperity of their town and get out that way, but I sure as hell don't have it in. I'm good with the highfalutin folk, but I have no connection to the highfalutin folk, so He just kind of shrugs.
Lowell
Well,
Lowell purses his lips and kind of looks at Elizabeth.
you didn't hear this from me, but I heard the Allisters are going to be having a family dinner tonight.
Victor his ears kind of perk up. Well, that is certainly information. The problem with that, though, I'd assume that something like that is a rather private matter.
I think so too, but apparently Mary's going to be there, and they're going to be receiving their uncle, who's coming
Uncle.
in from all the way out of town.
Oh, okay, let me clarify that. That's a little bit. It's uncle. It's Mary's uncle. Mary's
Mary's
uncle
Okay.
would be in. See connection shot. It would be Joel Alster, who is de facto the patriarch of the Alster family, and someone behind that whole merger, as well as marrying Raymond to Anna, which is. But he is an uncle to Anna, and you also know, and this is because like you're kind of in the news, Victor. You know for sure, Victor, that one branch of the Alistair family does not like the other branch of the Alistair family. And Mary is considered a bit of a scandalous.
Wait,
Yeah.
Sewell. Is that why you made her a black sheep?
It's
No,
fine to say yes.
no.
Just take credit for it.
No, the problem is like now that you mentioned it, fuck.
I figured that was the joke from the beginning, but
It's happy coincidence.
No, it's smart. So take
Yeah.
credit for it.
Yeah, it's it's
We're giving you free plot. Take it.
okay. So we know that it's Noel that'll be the one that they're having the dinner with. He's the current head of the Alisters. And you're saying that the oh god, was it, if I remember correctly, the Neesons are the other branch?
no. It's like okay. It is like this. There are two branches of Alistair family because they were brother Liam and Noel. Liam, one of Liam's daughters is Mary.
Yes.
Everything to do with the merger, and Liam is in charge of Alistair Chemical, which is a chemical company. Noel is in the logging business, not lodging business, and that's basically where we at. And they don't like each other.
Yeah, Liam and Noel and Mary and Noel don't like each other.
Yeah.
Betsy, you think there's any way that Mary might be able to figure out where they may have more information like that?
Not quite sure how I'd go about asking her exactly, but I'm sure she would know.
Well, I mean, you may not be necessarily close, but she seems fairly fond of you. So, I mean, it's.
Oh yes,
Imagine
she's
she
a
wouldn't have
very
too
fun
much trouble.
woman.
Imagine it wouldn't be too much trouble for her to slip some information regarding someone that doesn't necessarily like her too much. Kind of thinking through. Because there's no way, unfortunately, like both Victor and out of character, there's literally zero shot that we have to get into a family dinner. However, if we can win Mary over and potentially get her to spill something that we might be able to use as a lead, that's probably our best chance at current of getting any information directly from the Alistairs.
Hmm.
But that's, as in regards to that specifically, that would be what Victor is proposing, is basically if you might be able to warm up to Mary and get her to tip some of the information in regards to whether or not they've got a private library, whether or not they may have hidden something, like basically whatever you might be able to wheedle out of somebody that very much does not necessarily like Noel.
Ooh, this is so much fun.
One of your mystery novels.
It's like one of my Japanese mangas. Sorry.
one of my Japanese animes.
Nin,
Freaking.
nin.
And most as I like because I didn't really plan to make any new tokens or anything, I kind of like thought like today will be basically a day where most of us will basically plan out the stuff for the rest of the day, and yeah, I'm not surprised. You do need a
Yeah, because realistically, from our perspective, at least what we're currently doing, Victor is kind of at a position right now where he can't do anything directly himself because the things that he needs, he does not have direct access to in the case of the company itself. But Lowell's being a safety inspector would get him that information. And in regards to any information that the Alistairs may have, he's a reporter, so at best he might be able to get Mary to, under the guise of it being a story about the family's profit, like kind of get her to tip something, but where she's more currently friendly with Betsy, his first suggestion, rather than leading her on under the guise of an article, would be to see if Betsy can perhaps kind of buddy up to her and get her to spill something.
What would be absolutely wild is if we got if you maxed out your social points with Mary, you just end up being a +1 to the dinner.
That's what he's hoping for, but I highly doubt that would work.
Looks at the DM, pleading puppy dog eyes.
Oh my god.
On behalf of White Mage.
Isn't Mary the one that goes about town and has a reputation? Just
Yeah.
trying to recall.
Yeah, she's the one that has a reputation of being a flapper.
Maybe, maybe she's not opposed to doing something ridiculous and dramatic. It might not be as far-fetched as you think.
Real
maybe her
though.
family's frustrations with her are somewhat warranted.
I'm sure they probably are.
She is a
I'll be
very
on my
interesting
best
character.
behavior.
I'll tell you that. Like, Victor, you you work for you work a little bit with the Yellow Press before. You had seen
I've seen some of the shit that they've written about her, probably.
yes, Chief. It's like, her husband is out of the country again, and she's seen with this young industrialist in Atlantic City, or with this other young industrial. The weirdest thing is if she has a type, it's for some odd reason always a son of a tycoon or a young industrialist, or
Yeah, she has flings with people with money.
yeah.
And out of character, I think we were under the impression that her marriage to her husband, if I'm remembering this correctly, I could be remembering incorrectly, that she was the one that is in a lavender cover, is in a lavender marriage. Technically.
That it appears to be so. Like that's at least what people are writing. Like people
Yeah.
love she's you would say that when it comes to like the state of Pennsylvania, she's sort of a like a favorite of the press, because like you just put a story about her and the paper sells.
Yeah, exactly. She's a great source of hijinks for the paper to profit from.
Being clickbait in 1920.
Pretty much.
I mean, didn't want to use the term lolcow, but basically like in a way, like she is doing a lot of stuff that would be a little bit obscene by the standards of quote unquote high society of like gilded age old money. Mind you, her daddy dearest does not seem to care that much.
Mm-hmm.
And just throwing this out there, as somebody who has met people that I would call spoiled brat disaster girls, showing up with a new guy that your family's never seen before randomly at a family event or a dinner is a great way to compel them to not ask you about your life.
Canada
what's going on with
Dolphins, why
you.
would you?
This is out of character. This is out of character.
Crazy.
You're over
Because, like,
50.
you know,
fine,
courtesy
that was an
demands
artist
that they
smile.
get to know the new guy. I'm just saying. That's out
No,
of
man.
character.
Canada
But in
Dolphus
all
gets to when he's
honesty,
not in the room.
While I do
not going to deny, Canada Dolphus probably has done shit like that when he was younger.
probably
Oh my god.
the thing I will say,
Oh
Korg,
my.
we are of one mind in that idea. However, the only reason that he didn't go with that is because if he does that, his cover, what little cover he has or what little anonymity he might currently have at the moment, goes straight out the window the moment that the Alistairs know a thing about him.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing he has going for him right now, is the fact that the authorities and the Alistairs don't have any real clue who he is, other than that he's just a reporter that's here to write about the town.
That's fair.
So that's why he's
I mean,
trying
it's-
to potentially persuade. He's trying to potentially persuade Betsy to kind of get buddy with Mary and see if she can spill that information.
I'm looking forward to where this is going.
I
Good
think
Because
Uh,
the
I
because
think
the other
DM is
current
too.
problem that Victor has been thinking about the entire time that we kind of touched on before is Victor has evidence now that could get him in a lot of trouble if the authorities find out,
yeah,
and has no way of developing that because he doesn't have the chemicals, and the one person in town that might be able to get him those chemicals is apparently, from what we've heard, like not fond of selling them, and he can't exactly trust that person to develop these like confidentially.
To be fair, I already kind of flirted with the guy, so maybe I could get the chemicals. Unintentionally flirted, but you know.
White Mage,
Flirting is just too easy with some of these people.
out of
it's
Oh,
a
wait,
one
that's
horse
right,
down.
Arcane. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it was when I went to go get the headache meds, and I was being really friendly with him, and I think I can get the chemicals, but it's a long shot.
I like how this campaign is splitting off into, okay, I need you. This is some real teamwork, guys. This is kind of cool. We got a lot of moving pieces, and everybody's got to do their part.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Victor's just stuck at the moment, and that's part of the reason that he's kind of chewing on the pencil and thinking, because he's trying to figure out what exactly he can do, because for the moment, he's stuck. There's not
Well-
really anything else that he can do right now, other than, again, he's waiting, not to put pressure on you, but he is waiting on Lowell to get him information, and then also, again, the current thing is his suggestion to Betsy of maybe kind of loosen Mary up a bit and get her to spill on someone who might have information regarding the town beforehand.
I guess
Mhm.
I'll show
the
you.
question it
I'll show
Go
you a
ahead.
little bone. If you think that you cannot progress with this particular, there are enough mysteries go around that town history is one you could potentially try at, but remember there's also that mystery of at the hospital getting miraculously cured. There's you can always like try to actually like find out what's Victoria's deal. What else is there?
That is the one thing that he does want to try to figure out,
Well-
although he's not quite sure how to approach that, is the whole thing about Victoria. One, it's another person from New Orleans, which this is a weird place for people like that to be. So he's curious about that. But also with the mention of like poppets and weird spirits and shit, when there's another person from New Orleans around, yeah, they're made up of a different nature, but there's something odd about her that he's very much interested in trying to figure out.
what
Speaking
I'm
of Victoria, whatever Victor might not be able to do, Victoria might be able to do.
That is a really fun thought. So what I'm thinking right now is the party's kind of temporarily split up into two groups. Team terminally at the library is busy for a couple of hours. What is team regularly touch grass gonna do in that?
Oh my god.
We are the grass touchers.
I touched grass earlier, thank you. This wasn't in character.
Excuse
Oh my
me,
god.
Lowell
Oh
is
my
more of a
God.
grass muncher.
I am the grass muncher of the. I'm the only like certified like grass muncher of the group. Y'all can. I do.
I have questions about what that is implying, but for now,
Oh shit! Wait.
Job.
You fall for my
Congratulations, you
trap.
walked into the fucking you walked right into the fucking trap.
You've activated my trap card.
You've activated the marijuana trap.
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
Huh, okay.
Okay, well, we know what you're doing. We know what
I'll be back in a
we know what
second.
all three of y'all are doing. Who was that? I think that was Soul. We know what the we know what the fucking spooky crew are doing. We know what Lowell needs to do at some point today.
I mean, I want to. The moment Father Adolphus lets me go, whenever that will be, if I don't end up in prison, is I want to pursue the chemicals. That's what I want to do. I just need to not be held hostage.
Well, the other thing is, I don't know if I know I know. Actually, no. Does Caitlin know about the photos yet? No, we do because we talked about it. We talked about it when we did the corkboard thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it. Cal made an insinuation that they might be able to get it, but they didn't elaborate.
Okay.
So Victor at least knows that bit, however, whatever you want to do with that.
Yeah.
So, like, I think I'd
Okay,
like
I'm
to
back.
know: are you gonna go do something right now, or are we gonna fast forward to when other group is done?
Yeah, that's.
Is there an actual conversation that Adolphus and Cal are gonna have at this point?
I think that
it's
could
just a
probably
roll.
be resolved by a
Yeah.
series of
it's just rolls.
Okay.
It takes in game time. It doesn't need to take a particularly large amount of like real life
Yeah,
time.
that's why I asked.
It's basically rolls. I don't know. Academics plus mind.
For both of us,
Okay.
or just
And hold on, let's double check something. Colleen, you can assist with a 1d8. I'm trying to Reese can be.
I would say if that's the case, because Colleen is the subject of what Adolphus is trying to
Oh, okay.
research. I would say Colleen would get a choice if they want to
Oppose
help or try to deceive Adolphus in his investigation if they're rolling.
I imagine Cal has no reason to dislike you, and so probably would just be being upfront and honest.
Okay.
Like to speed it up of what they would probably say, they would probably just be like, yeah, I've always had these powers. They don't involve talking to spirits. She would
Okay.
probably demonstrate a little bit of the telekinetics, but otherwise,
So
that's about it.
so with that roll, I would say that you have no understanding of this. You have never seen a person do this just by themselves. There was always like some kind of spirit or deep involved. This looks clean to like a power. You've seen charlatans do this with wires and stuff like that, but this is the most clean you see someone having this gift, without it be caused by some kind of innate hostility.
So you're telling me that I am concluding that it's safe to use.
Telekinesis, yes, but you have some clues about photography, because it is something that if they're gonna try to recall the entity, it seems that that caused some manner of the entity looking back at them.
Okay. I'm gonna let Kaylin know that in character. And then I'm gonna start looking into what John's deal is. And I'm gonna say if Kaylin wants to go, Kaylin could go at this point. I'm gonna make a roll for
Okay,
John if that's fine.
yeah. And John is gonna go ahead off because research as he's not opposing, he's actually trying to help. It's an 8. That's 2 successes. Well, uh, Jean actually lays out his history to Adolphus, which him being a young lad from a French village. He he was one of the weird kids that did manage to converse with with what he said were the dead at the local graveyard. Uh, he was uh, he was picked up by a guy he calls the maestro. Uh, that was his stage name, and that was his name that he always used in private conversation. If there was an old name, he didn't even want to reveal it, or time has forgotten about it. Um, basically got a rudimentary training about how to use his gift and what to avoid. But when it was it was when he was 14, young, he was stupid, he was also in love, which was another problem because uh, it was underage and also he was an homosexual. Even if it was France, it was a little bit eh. But something went wrong along the way, and when the Great War started, uh, he felt he had to leave. He knew that basically when the Great War started, money would dry up, and around 1915, 1916, he sailed to UK. Uh, and that's kind of where he started figuring stuff on his own. That's kind of where he he kind of started like looking into uh, basically occult stuff in England. Since he was raised Catholic, like all of that returned to pagan rites to him unnatural. So he always like looked at it as sort of like ancient people. And he was right because that's kind of uh, where he knew he couldn't like for a long time. Because first of all, the occult activity, where the people were a-okay with those demons or entities rolling over their lives, but also there was insane amount of the Great War and people losing their loved ones, and he was very sensitive to it. So after a while, he just couldn't stand it and sailed to America. And America, he basically noticed that in certain parts of America, spiritual people are really frowned upon. That's why he traveled down to Louisiana, and says this with a straight face. He basically had a meeting with some of the voodoo loa in person. Uh, was not a great experience, but that basically tied him down in Louisiana for a few years. Got some manner of knowledge. The local like voodoo priest. priesthood and look like I wouldn't say I wouldn't say witches, but basically sort of like uh, local like people around that culture space. And after that, he decided to go back north because he didn't like there was much suffering, all suffering in that area that kept him really disturbed. All in all, you think that Don is knowledgeable, and when Colleen loves to poke at things, Don has learned that perhaps poking at things is not seems to be doing a lot of field research and relying more on actually figuring the mystery out by doing research rather than just doing his rituals and like trying to ask what the hell is going on. Uh, as far as ritual goes, the guy is actually pretty knowledgeable. You wouldn't call them Christian, but there's certainly an element of Christian faith in them.
Okay.
It
I'm
is
sorry, who's Guy?
what guy?
Is Guy referring to John or another person?
John.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's John. John seems to be a fellow that you wouldn't. Doesn't even call himself an exorcist because he says that that's reserved for more knowledgeable people. Basically, calls himself like an investigator. Those that basically like he doesn't have enough power to sometimes just drive out anything worse. Uh it's not a matter of fate for him. It's just a matter of like, you know what? I'm not strong enough for this. We need pure fate for that. I can just like remove the problem, like an old grievance or like a sort of like an curse, but he is not well well like well armed against fighting actual demons, and he 100% understands that.
I see. Oh, okay. Well, I am going to tell you um some secret information that most people do not ever learn until well after they have gone through seminary and taken oaths with the church. But the church is very familiar with magical practices of all kinds and familiar with the dealings with spirits and other natural entities to accomplish things on Earth. They do not share this information readily because the Catholic Church is of the opinion that almost all people are horrifically, inherently corrupt, idiotic monsters running around that will make bad choices at any opportunity unless painstakingly guided by the nose. Um, they are wrong. Occasionally. I do not believe any of the entities or spirits that you two are calling upon are especially dangerous. Many of these pagan spirits, as you say, or things that were not originally part of Catholic doctrine, like in England or the old world, they have been reclassified by the church as demons. But if you look in their records, they make a point to identify spirits that are very dangerous and very hateful toward mankind.
Uh, I,
Angels and divines that are beneficial, and a large number of neutral spirits that it depends on how you deal with them.
uh, what
Most of these. Hmm?
what uh, what John Will Button is, he is very familiar with the work of the uh, early missionaries to England, and legends of Saint Patrick, and how that relates to the whole Celtic pantheon and local spirits, because that's a whole history that a lot of people do not exactly like to talk about in the Catholic Church, classifying most of those entities as demons, while apparently uh, the problem was apparently real, and a lot of those old places of power were defeating grounds for those. He's well aware of that kind of reclassification. It's just
Yes, and I am also telling you that literally in the Vatican, under lock and key, they have lists of all of these spirits, all of these entities, these by name, highlighting how they are best dealt with, which ones are to be avoided, which ones are helpful, and which ones um, are gambles. It can be very difficult to tell if you are not familiar with this information. They do not like to communicate it out because they do not trust people who use it wisely unless they are their people in particular. But I am letting you know, I do not think you guys have found anything malevolent in your own explorations, but do proceed carefully.
uh, like he is well aware of response with um he's well aware of that, is trying his best to just extremely careful about around this one, because he has no idea how to. And does tell Father Adolphus, want to say that to that did manage to actually contact this, and it certainly was very upset that it did talk to him, and it was not a pleasure.
So the
I,
polar opposite type of conversation
Yes,
that it had with Cal. Got it.
yes.
um,
He didn't want to tell that to Colleen, because he tells Father Adolphus that he believes that Colleen reminds Colleen Colleen reminds him too much of himself when he was young, where he was prodding stuff, prodding, and when he got hurt once.
when you were young, how old are you?
17.
You you're, you are 17?
No. Right now, no, 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 no. No, right now he's gonna be. Uh, double check on real quick how that went.
Yes, John is 17.
Yeah.
Gonna say if he's 17, then I'm really not listening to him.
No, he's 28.
You got
Okay.
kidnapped by a 17-year-old.
Oh my god, that would be. Oh, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to think about that, y'all.
He's 28. He's older than me, damn it!
Colleen
Ah,
is not that much younger than you are now.
Oh, father, it's the knowledge that makes one older, does it not? King Solomon was very young, but he was very wise when he was younger. Because when he reached a certain age, he started acting strangely, and all that wisdom went out of the window, huh?
Surely you don't mean to compare yourself to Solomon.
Oh, I'm just saying. I were like Solomon, I would have not brought it when I was.
Okay, and I just want to clarify from my understanding out of character.
He,
Jo-
yeah,
John contacted the entity. The entity did not like that John was there, or the
yes,
entity told John that it didn't want to be in this town.
no, Jean, when Jean contacted the entity, that entity uh basically uh, okay, it's like this. It did talk with Jean, and it was hostile towards him. Outright hostile. Uh, it first tried to ignore him, and then basically when it finally noticed him, it was outwardly hostile.
so it's homophobic.
I mean, it might be
Really be
just
that simple?
Sure.
racist against French people.
Okay, so we have a 50-50. It's either a French hater or a homophobe.
Okay.
Working the los dos? Question mark.
Anyway,
So why
so it
didn't it
likes
hate me?
Colleen
That's
and
the
it hates.
question.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm adding figuring that out to my list of short-term goals.
I mean,
Okay.
that is gonna be one of my goals. I just wasn't written down because I had things going on.
What goal is that?
Fair.
Figuring out why it likes me.
Okay.
Which means I'm probably gonna go behind people's back and poke it again, but I won't tell them this time.
Of course.
Yeah,
I-
you probably are.
They
Anyway.
sure went out of fashion quick, huh?
One thing Jean will say to Radolf, that he thinks the reason why the entity like is that he could tell what his intention was. That intention was to remove it.
Oh, so it
That
wants
makes
to be
sense,
here.
yeah.
No, remove it as as in banish it.
Banish it to where?
Came from.
Which would be?
I don't know. I was gonna
Well, you
figure it
should have
out.
figured that out.
Wherever Eldritch beings come from, I guess.
Yeah.
Your mom's house? I don't know.
God damn.
Well,
Father,
if
I
you're using it,
I
if you're
don't know.
exercising it, one would assume hell.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know about you, but I do my exorcism at the gym.
I fucking heard some audio excerpts from the gym. That is like that man is exercising demons.
Thank you, White Mage.
Are we back to the Grinch?
No.
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah, I think I'm done here. Now we need to figure out what we are going to look into next. Yeah.
okay. So what is the plan now? Like out of character, like because I do want to like switch to one of the groups, and I need to know what the groups are gonna do.
If I mean Cal is the moment that Cal was dismissed, they probably would have left.
Huh?
So they're probably out there with everyone else if they haven't dispersed. So if anyone wants to team up with Cal, we can do that. If not, Cal's just gonna do probably more stupid stuff. But you know,
Want to go flirting for photosensitive chemicals?
I mean, yeah, I'm so down for that.
Is Victor gonna try to go and get the chemicals then?
I'm genuinely at an impasse because I would like the photochemicals, but
Colleen, there is a list of people. Actually, there are a few people in the party that sensed chemical developer in certain spots of the town.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lowell.
In that case,
Lowell, you sent
Cal's
that
probably-
at
oh.
Victoria's house. Colleen sensed that from Josephine, despite her perfume.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Cal is now also at an impasse. So Cal will probably just go after the developer fluid because that's all they know what to do. AKA that's all I know what to do. Whether or not they go with other people is up to other people. Unless they give Cal a different direction.
I was going to be like, yeah, I don't need to be at the factory until 2, but DM says, oh wait, no, your job is literally to just kind of be a weird little ninja.
Yeah, you can be a weird little ninja.
So I should probably go and be a weird little ninja.
But yeah, like just to because that might have been just lost. I'm just gonna remind you, like Josephine had a smell of developer fluid, and you could Lowell could smell developer fluid in Victoria's. So take that as you want, and whether that Lowell or Colleen will convey that information to Victor, that's up to them.
So Cal will probably just approach Victor. So now that I'm not getting the 9th degree here, you need a developer fluid, right?
That's what I'm after, yeah.
Consider it done then. You can go with me, or you can go and do your own thing, and I'll just find you here at the church.
It may be best if you try that yourself. I might be able to, out of character, did Lowell let him know that Victoria's place smelled like developer fluid?
No, because I didn't know Victoria's place smelled like lighter fluid until a few seconds ago.
I mean,
Lighter
you can
fluid?
retroactively say that because I think you basically missed that when you were like all finished the tea in front of her. It didn't smell like you've certainly distinctly like felt the smell of that when you were in her house.
Oh, it's also no, not lighter fluid. I meant developer fluid. Yes, the house smelled like lighter fluid. There's so much.
It's gonna
lighter
fucking
fluid.
explode. Boom.
There's so much lighter fluid. That's the plot twist, guys.
Can you light a match? Lights match to light a cigarette. Explodes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, I mean,
That's
if
one hell of an orgasm for you. I mean, what?
that's ah!
Oh my god.
My ears.
Circling back to the Grinch. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think I'm
well,
funny. Anyway.
If that avenue don't work out, I might be able to get some.
You might be able to get some from the factory.
No. Well,
Factory.
I hate all of you. No, from the the house.
Well, out of character, I just had a really good idea. In character, Victor will kind of think about it for a moment and will go, well, I've been wanting to meet this mysterious lady anyway, so maybe I might go pay her a visit myself.
Okay.
Unless you got a problem with that.
I do not.
Are you
might-
jealous?
No. No, just be on your guard.
In fairness, the other part of that idea that I do have that I thought of out of character because you were just talking about like who we smelled it on. Didn't we smell developer fluid on, I believe it was Fontaine? One of the people that works at the the paper plant.
That was Jason.
Oh, okay, so no, it was the
God.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
because
the general store dude.
Yeah, it's basically he did say he basically runs the general store and he also works at the factory in charge of the chemicals and manufacturing.
Yeah, no, because that was my thought. Was I was depending on where those were stored. If I thought for some reason they were at the paper factory, I might ask Lowell to be like, "Hey, can you see if they have them there?" But if it's because of that dude specifically, then yeah, that's on Kaylin. You're Kaylin.
And
rather.
yeah, Cal will just leave, just head straight there.
All right.
They're not gonna wait unless they're physically stopped there or like stopped in any way. They're just gonna go.
So where are you going? To the general store.
The drugstore, wasn't it?
Okay, drugstore. Yeah.
Yeah, the.
I said general store.
Oh,
That was my bad.
yeah. Okay.
I was like, I got confused for a second. I was like, which store was it? Where
said
did
the
I
wrong
get
one,
drugs
my bad.
from?
Oh,
I gotta make use of the fact that I don't have to be honest anymore, okay?
yeah. I'll use that mode. Okay. Okay, so you got.
Oh, okay, I get to go now.
Oh, no,
Sweet.
Jason Todd. It's like Jesus. Why I have Jason Todd in my fuck? Oh, right.
Hello?
Other game. Other game.
Hello?
Uh,
Like why Jason Todd? Hello.
I don't know. It's apparently I have invested my. I might be stupid. Anyway, yeah, you arrive at the drugstore where James currently is nowhere to be found, but his.
I hate to be a bother. But is the owner around, or James? I think that's what his name was.
Yes.
Wait, was I told his name?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank God.
Yeah, he in the back. He's currently developing photos.
Oh, perfect. I was meaning to. I've been always fascinated by photo development, and frankly, I might. IRL stutter is kicking in. Rip. I was just hoping to have a friendly chat.
He's awfully photos from the factory that came in today. Developed them. If you want your film developed, I can take that in on. You have to be quick.
Oh, I don't have them on me, unfortunately. That's silly me. I seem to have forgotten them.
Oh, that's quite alright.
I was also hoping to
But
learn a little bit about development.
oh, I'm afraid Mr. Lloyd is likes to be the sole photo developer in the town. He's not only quite jealous of his craft, but also he likes to keep the his business mostly his.
Hold on, I need to-
Although I've Lloyd really get very angry at that crops up. I heard that someone developing lewd photos. Horrible price. I'm pretty sure Mr. Lloyd would be very generous.
Okay, I'm back.
So you're saying that if I want to get into his good graces, just figure out who's else is developing photos in town and maybe do something about that. You know, under the table.
He does a sly grin. You haven't heard it?
I'm taking a look at my character sheet, being like, how else can I go about this? And I'm like, ah, damn it, she's a mega nerd. All right. Anyway, I could potentially let him know that I'm on the case.
I'll make sure someone.
Okay. Do you have a lead for me?
Drugs and, as I said, from what I've heard, workers or out of very feeling for someone.
Revealing photos. Oh, that would be Victoria, wouldn't it?
Either way,
I think
Oh no.
either
What?
Oh no.
way, it's mostly the clientele that usually doesn't show up at our drugstore. It's what I've heard is mostly the workers, some transient folk that come to our town that are interested.
Out of character, it's clicking. Oh god, it's clicking, and I wish it wasn't clicking in that way, but okay. Thanks.
Hee
Alright. I think I might have potentially an idea of at least who to ask. Do you know when I might be able roughly when James might be out of The dark room?
I would say I might have to do it at the
Damn.
factory later on. But
I was hoping for a recommendation on some medication, but alright.
well, I'm not.
Oh, don't worry about it, you sweet thing.
I'm saying that you need some basic needs. I can point you in the right direction, but something more advanced would require Mr. Lloyd's expert.
Exactly. It's not something that's basic.
Okay, I understand.
Well, if he's all locked up and busy, I guess I'll go try elsewhere. And I think because Cal already wanted to talk to Victoria as well
Oh God,
before
everybody's going
getting
to
before getting
Do we
kidnapped.
just? Do
So
I just like bring everybody to Victoria's house at this point?
Why not?
Everyone get in Victoria's house. There's sex in there.
it's okay. Cal is innocent. Not really, but
No!
shut it.
All right.
Cal will just head to Victoria's place then.
What about Victor? What is Victor?
I mean, Victor was going to go to Victoria's, but
I mean, you could go to Victoria. Actually,
We can
No.
all have fun at Victoria's place. It's fine.
actually, you know what? If you're going there,
Oh,
let's go to.
It's finally happening.
Are
No,
you
the que-
scared that we're gonna learn all your dirty secrets? What?
Now the question is Victoria gonna let Now that's the question. So Victor, when you're Victor, when you're traveling down to Victoria, see Black Panther.
Dibs.
What?
What?
Sewell? Sewell? Who the fuck is this?
Hi.
Sewell!
What? I wasn't paying attention. What is?
they're freaking out over a panther.
Sewell, are you?
Yeah, how's that Demi thing working out for you, bud?
You so. Mm. This is insane. He tried 3 times to throw a person at me, and now it's finally sticking, and it's not me.
It's just a reverse. Remember? It's just a
This
reverse
is a
now.
no. This is a
Because
no, this
Victor was
is-
out there going, "It should have been me," and now it's your turn.
You're absolutely right. Fuck you
Sicko
very much, Sewell.
to sicko communication. Victor.
Jesus.
It's okay. I'm on my way.
So
Well, hello, sailor.
So Victor, as you approach Victoria's
Victor's
house,
about to riz. The tiny ferret shows up. God damn it.
so as you go to Victoria's house, you notice this large panda individual, very reminiscent of the folk from where you came from walking very aggressive way down the street.
Walking towards her place or walking away?
Away.
Okay.
Even though
He will.
he
Go ahead.
looks like he's walking aggressively, it doesn't seem there's much like a aggression painted on his face. It's sort of a natural walk for.
Yeah, he's just a very like forward. Okay.
Yeah.
Victor kind of notes that, but continues to.
He does like his eyes. When you like pass each other, his eyes like follow you for a second. Like he acknowledges.
Victor kind of gives him a head nod. And he does acknowledge him. Victor kind of gives a polite like head nod back. But he's not like stopping or focused on this
No,
person. He's
no.
trying to find Victoria's place. Whose name he does not know, but he knows where they left. Actually, that's a good question. Does he know where Victoria's place is?
But you on a balcony. Wolf woman.
Do I go ahead? Sorry,
Yeah, she
you were saying something.
she
Do I smell the perfume that I smelled on Lowell?
roll mind and observation.
Okay. Give me 2
Work
seconds.
that sniffer.
Said mind and observation.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay, so
Do I get to re-roll if you're looking for clues? I'm only kidding.
okay, so not only you smell that that distinct perfume, you also smell the same brand of tobacco smelled on Lowell. Well, mostly because Victoria just like a lot.
A chimney.
17 packs a day. Smokes like a chimney is very good.
You think this is your put?
So after she goes back to after she goes like he kind of catches that and realizes, okay, this is what I'm looking for. He does kind of approach and offer a bonjour, madame.
Down. And replies in she thinks for a second and replies in that weird weird she replies in Creole. You can
Corivini.
Yeah, you can
that's what I was using.
Yeah, 100% tell. But she assumes that you're Fred, so she is trying to say, didn't your mother tell you not to interrupt other people?
Sorry, but I couldn't help but catch from a friend that you might have been from the same neck of town as I might have been. Comment allez, madame? Which is a very clear indication that he is not speaking French.
Raises. That's her Once goes downstairs to go for it.
Dun 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 dun.
Another one joins the house.
He doesn't have a hat, so if he had one, he would have taken it off. But as she lets him in, he does kind of give a slight, like a very polite nod of a Missy.
Do you walk in?
And just kind of, as I'm walking in, taking a look around.
Oh, it's very.
Is the pile of pillows still there?
No, that wasn't her bedroom, which is upstairs.
Well,
Oh, good.
Here's the problem. Door closing. Turning.
Uh-oh.
And there's a gunpoint.
Oh,
That went south quickly.
Indeed.
please tell me I get to come in on this. Please.
No, Colleen, because like when you
Damn it.
arrive, you see that the door is closed. But
I want to put my ear to the door.
but Victoria asks you one. Are you here about the
Am I here about what? Sorry,
about
I
the
don't know if I heard that correctly.
about the debt?
Like DEBT.
Oh, that's why she's not in New Orleans anymore.
Yeah, no, he's got, as she has the like gun pointed at him, he very much has his hands up and it's like, I don't know nothing about no debt, ma'am, but
Are you saying that?
I don't believe I'm talking. I don't believe I'm the person you might be looking for with that piece right there.
She went down. Trip.
Out of character, I did not hear what you said there.
Strip. She commands. She is not. She is still pointing a gun at you.
Yeah, she's still pointing the gun at him. He's like, he does kind of try to crack a joke of, well, normally there's a little more before that,
Strip.
but can't exactly say no here, and does begin to take off his clothes as she's instructed him to do. Takes off his vest, undoes his tie, the whole 9 yards, slowly.
She is basically each time you remove a piece of clothing, she is checking if you have a weapon.
Nope.
Weapon on you.
He does not have a weapon
Yeah,
on.
I know. I'm just saying, like, she is like counting you out.
Yeah. No, that is perfectly fine. I'm letting you as a player know that my pocket pistol is not on me.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was letting you know that I am not putting myself in a compromising situation
Okay.
because I do not have a
yes,
pocket
the
pistol on
heck
me.
you are. Oh, okay.
Okay.
And I am right outside that door.
Well,
And can't see shit.
good thing
Exactly.
you said that, because that would have made the next roll insanely like.
I mean, they can always hermit purple if they want to see what's going on.
Nope, because
Oh, My
because-
God.
because
Could
they
what?
need to use.
Forgive me. That was a strange thing to say.
I'm sorry, repeat that. I could what?
He was making a JoJo's reference. What were you trying to say, Sewell?
Oh, never mind.
For photography, you need a memory that you've seen, so it's not like pulling stuff out of other people's memory.
Yeah.
To be
okay.
fair, I also can easily get into the place using other telekinetics, but you know.
Please
So-
don't get me killed. Out
Yeah.
of character.
Oh yeah, no. Like
No,
this
absolutely
is
not.
this is a Sierra game situation where that is possible.
Yeah, that's why I'm being very
Exactly.
compliant.
Yeah.
My only other thing that I could do is if I could see a person, I could use vitalism and get my way in, but I cannot physically see a person, so that's a problem.
Victor, how long have you been away?
Um, in years, I think he probably visits every now and then when he can. But since he's consistently been home for more than like visits, it's probably been like 5, 7 years. Um, but yeah, no, he again does as ordered and does strip, making it very clear that he is following all instructions at gunpoint.
Um, uh, uh, she motioned to sit on the couch as he sits on the uh, on the chair with the. Who are you? Why did you?
My name is Victor Sinclair. I'm here from out of town doing reporting work. Heard from a friend of mine that you might have some interest in what's going on around here, or may know something.
You're not in associate Tom or thought Narrow. And you know you know
It
who
cut out
that
a little bit. Sorry.
you're not associated with Lacombe or anyone of his sort. And you've heard that name before. That's a crime boss.
Of Combe?
Yeah, that's a crime boss, and
Yeah.
he
That's a lot of contextual information very quickly. Uh-oh.
yeah. Oh no, you heard of him. Like you 100% heard of him and of his methods, and you also heard that when you were last around, that a lot of his places where he was serving alcohol were busted by the treasury agents.
Okay. No, ma'am, I ain't associated with that likes of that man or anyone associated with him. Nor, as you asked before, am I associated with the government. I as he says the name of the government, he does kind of like do a fake. He doesn't actually spit, but he makes the motion of spitting like to the ground at the mention of the government.
Sinclair, why did you come in? Language and you Fang welcome you. The reason why I'm here so long, such a long way away from home.
If I had known it was going to be any trouble, I would not have. I simply knew that from what I understood, there was a specific kind of perfume, and there's a specific kind of person that wears said perfume. As I said before, and will say again, I'm in town doing a report on some of the goings on here, very specifically involving the Andersonville paper mill. I bear no ill will towards you. I just happened to find it interesting that somebody else from Nolans may have been around here. Friend of mine happened to be around last night, I believe. Figured you might know something.
Friend has a very long Mr.
Less a loose tongue and more a strong smell, shall we say.
Oh, I won't put it against Porter after all. Business is fire. Hoping
Let
you're
me
gonna make the right call when it comes to me. Fire into Mr. Sinclair, I'm a very, very private citizen. I don't try not to get into Alistair's way, overlook the fact that I'm doing those, or maybe because I'm not snooping in their homes, they just and I'm not a. You want to look in long as my
From your lips to God's ears, madame, I will say nothing of you or your business. As I said before, the only reason that I knew was that perfume and that tobacco. He did not mention your name, and if you would prefer, I do not need to know. Can't say I wouldn't like to know, but, well, you have me in a very compromising position, so I don't know if I'm forward for saying such.
some. Sinclair, are you always flirting? Someone's pointing a gun at you.
A little bit of danger to get the blood pumping never scared me before. Why should it now?
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm sorry, I heard Pyro's sigh.
I'm over here foaming at the mouth to knock on this door, but I'm trying to stay out of my business.
Yes,
You
Mr.
just hear shuffling at the front of the door as
Yes, Mr.
as Cal just like flops.
Yes, Mr. Sinclair, I can see that. I'm just saying that it's a very dangerous town. You shouldn't poke around business like that. You might get.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Really want around our parts. Their hands in this file. From mine. Mr. Sinclair, be honest with exactly. This is a business transaction. We can negotiate services.
I'm more than happy to oblige that. For one, I happen to have some interesting information that you may be curious to find.
What?
The only problem being that I have no way to develop those leads any further, if you catch my drift.
For those people, oh man, finding herself a new model.
Something I can guarantee you is much more interesting than the dalliances of a flap ago.
Oh,
Proof that someone in this town may not be as wholehearted and up to the law as they say they may be.
oh, you have to.
Someone involving, I don't know, a specific thing that happened recently, a very tragic loss.
You have to be more specific. And there's a whole betting pool around.
Bill Wilkinson, ring a bell.
Yes, that man lost his unbelievable. Didn't Alice drive him.
Well, considering that you have more than half a brain cell, I believe that you are correct when you say that it was no accident, and I may have proof that his and others were no accident themselves.
Well, they're not
However,
all my concern, but I sense where this is going. Someone to develop your.
perceptive as always, ma'am.
In this town, I'm not always sure. I try not to because awful. Prefer to keep up, but sure, can do that. Else,
Well, other than that, I was happening to wonder if you might know anything about any less material happenings that may be going on in town. We've heard some
hap-
strange rumors about some strange things.
I would like that priest that's going around town. Blessing him. Yeah, he was around. He left a crop of my house. I thought like blessing never hurts any dim wit of a deputy. Wrap it off. I told him that I personally requested the bless, which poor man.
Which,
I don't.
out of character, immediately triggers notes in my brain.
Oh yeah, no. Which
It's like,
you know,
well, that explains why he didn't get any bad dreams. Fuck.
it's all connected.
It's all connected. Fucking whiteboard meme or fucking corkboard meme. Well, luckily for you, it seems that may be more to his protection than just some hoodoo nonsense.
I wouldn't call that hoodoo nonsense. I've known personally a hoodoo priest kept me out of harm's way ever since I was a little girl. Unfortunately, of course, there's a certain problem with that seems to he favor of all powerful lord I ever was. I had a bad luck of a bad draw of the cards, so they say. Either way, other than that priest going around, I kept hearing. But I never look into it. I'm more into the material side of it. And being so far away from home, these people are strange. Fear of God and work at. Although, mind you, Father Christopher brings me solace. Good old faith around here, but he is nowhere like priests I've met down south. Less educated,
He's
unfortunately.
much more of the true faith, and unfortunately, therefore, much more of higher morals.
Indeed.
That being said, those high morals may be what have been protecting him and his flock, from what I understand. And again, I say hoodoo bullshit under the understanding that recently that has become
By the way,
more believable, shall we say.
She still has a gun pointed at you.
Yeah.
But
He's also making it clear that he's saying, before I believed it to be hoodoo bullshit, I'm starting to believe that it is less bullshit now.
it's more so like a lot of like what you say is influencing the specific. Yeah, keep talking. we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Sinclair, I might develop those thoughts to other manners, spiritual. I'm afraid I'm not well versed.
At the
There's-
very least, can you confirm that people of this town, have been having some rather odd instances of violence where there may not have been any before? Pockets of strange behavior for small amounts of time.
That always attributed that to the low quality of the alcohol itself. Or I live in this. I said it. Carefully pick my.
Which is more than fair.
You up and down. Oh, you're looking for a down, very relaxed. There's a place I might go. The dough is very high. I don't know if someone like you can afford that order.
Depends on the fee. You might be surprised.
$50.
Did you say 40 or 50?
50.
Not right away at the very least.
Well, we're open to willing to join us. Only take or very also on off. Or one of my associates can.
Anything in particular you might be looking for the rest of that?
It's for your payment, Mr. Find up from the turning around.
He does, as ordered.
Might be think by you to be around base at around 6 and we'll discuss payment then. Now you can put your clothes back on. Not that into that sort. Walk out of here. Not bother me on.
As you wish, ma'am. He very slowly puts his clothes back on.
Well, she sees the door. When you exit Victoria, probably still a little bit shaken after that confrontation, you bump into Khalid.
Where is Colleen as I'm coming out of the door?
I mean, I'm
You-
probably just arriving.
Yeah, Khalid was meant to just knock on the door, and you
I was trying to be respectful.
you basically, as she's raising her hand to do a little knock. She bets your cranium.
Yeah, as the door opens and he sees Kalen, he is going to, because he's facing away from Victoria, like very quietly mouth leave, like basically trying to get them to turn around and go.
Yeah.
Hello,
hold on.
anybody in there? Knock on the head.
There's
Like you
Calvin
can
immediately
see he's not like stressed, he's not upset, but he is insistent of go.
Cal just like cocks their head, not understanding.
Walks forward and bodily bumps you in the opposite direction as he's making his way out.
Oh my! Hold on, I just had a couple of questions for the nice lady.
Sorry, ma'am, and very much is like making it clear that he's on his way as he
Can I see Victoria from like where I'm at?
You can see a glimpse before.
Because we had
Before
a
the door
staring
shuts.
moment that one time. Dang it.
Does she shut the door after she lets me after I step
Yeah.
through the threshold? I'm assuming. Yeah, as
Dang.
he kind of like makes to like pick up something that fell from his pocket, he's very much like, "Go, go, go! I'll talk later. Go."
I keep getting barred from all the places I need to be. Fine. And just starts walking away.
Once they're farther along, he will basically once they're farther along and off around the side of a building, like farther away. It's like that was very, very well timed, we'll say. If you're worried about the development photos, don't worry, I have it under control. Maybe.
Well, then if it's just between us, her developing a film is going to get her in a massive amount of trouble.
How do you figure that?
Good old Lloyd from the drugstore. He's very, very possessive over the art of development. And since most of the factory workers are coming here for rather risque photos, he's mad about it.
Does he know that it's her that's getting him done?
Considering that his assistant it was the one to give me the lead, I would be very, very, very surprised if he didn't know.
Well, that's not good.
Nope. And I had a weird staring moment with the lady the other day, so I figured I might as well pick her brain on things, but I was rather rudely bumped away.
Believe me when I say she is not interested in talking to many people.
You can say that about just everyone in this town.
Yeah, well, most people in town ain't gonna fill you full of lead for existing and speaking your home language. So
she
let me
aimed
put
a
it that
gun
way.
at you.
Yes, she aimed a gun at me.
Well, you could have just led with that.
I would have if we weren't directly in front of her fucking house.
Hey now.
That's fair.
Well, I've deflected one bullet in my life. It was really, really lucky, but I did it. I could probably do it again.
I'd rather you not try, and as much as I appreciate your pluckiness, I am not taking a bullet for you, so let's keep moving.
And I'm not planning on taking a bullet for you either.
Well, at least we agree on that much.
So where
Right.
do we go now?
Okay, as you think about that, let's do one more person before we shut this off, because I want 15 minutes for briefing because I think that's enough.
Yes.
Elizabeth, what are you doing? Going. What are you going with?
What sins are you committing?
So what the fuck is with Victoria making people get naked to ask them questions? Why is that necessary? Why is that necessary?
Maybe you should just.
You're
Well,
both
Oh,
wrong
shut
if
up,
you
you
have
like
Maybe you
it.
should just into it. Like, come on, man.
Hey, I'm into it, but
provingly-
again, it's still a question.
because you have
It's-
a built-in lie detector.
You sure about that?
Maybe.
It's consistent. It's so far been a very consistent way of getting people to drop their composure. So
He
I
had
mean,
his
it's
composure the entire
result-based.
time.
Are you sure? Hold on a second. Are you sure about that? Do the coin flip.
A roll
There's
one
not-
D6.
There's not a coin flip. I don't have to be flaccid to have composure.
Yes, it's exactly how Pyro drew it.
And again, I'm telling you, there's not a coin flip needed. He was not. He was very, very much. The picture in chat is very accurate.
I'm gonna get shot. I'm liking this. Okay.
It gets the blood moving.
Look, there's a reason that Les Élèves Temps Roulés is a part of his fucking vernacular.
White Mage, you still with us? What is Elizabeth
Yeah, sorry.
gonna do? We have a little bit of time still because Pyro needs to go. But where is Elizabeth gonna go?
Honestly, I was just gonna go to the place. Why did I blank on it immediately?
Cabaret.
Cabaret.
Yeah.
Been there in a
I gotta do some rehearsing. Gotta.
we moves.
You can do some rehearsing, plan some infiltration.
Hang out with Mary. Maybe.
We don't see our famous bot. Someone else. Already drinking.
Whomst. Stan.
There you go. Eh.
Oh, the destroyable twink. Okay.
So little fella at the bar, already a glass in. Finish. He looks incredibly skittish. So James Cullen is sort of like down because is complaining about this place. He's complaining about being away from home. He's lots of things. He's complaining also about Philippe, that Philippe do his job and he all the measurement. James is just nodding, professional. Stan is also here. He's actually look with the other musicians. Sections. Josephine, don't see her, but you're sure she's supervising something. Is there anyone you want to?
I'll probably go up to the bar, ask for a glass of water.
No. You sure? You sure? Miss Elizabeth, or something for the voice? I have several medicinal cocktails. Train the voice before.
Nothing quite yet, but those medicines do sound useful. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Nichols is finishing up his class now and then. Looks like he wants another, but no, Mr. Ilpopolis. You have a job to do. Mr. Alistair. Serving out. Understand you're under. But oh, come on, Miss Colin. One more glass. I'm in a lot of stress lately. Look, those hands are shaking. If I have a glass, I'll have a hand steady for the measurement. And Barman is shaking his. Those was brought and angrily grabs his sack of paper. Grumbling on going to the house bar. Blasted.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. It's James just shakes his head like that. Changed. And given we have only 15 minutes, I think basically because we have a lot to talk about today.
Bor, I am so sorry. I would that
It-
we're cutting it like right now in the middle of your scene.
It's honestly a lot of time we've done trying to have like an idea what to do. So it is understandable. This was one of those episodes where we were trying to figure out stuff to do later on, and the reveals started coming in way late in the episode.
Yeah.
Remember, exchange of information is important because people cannot read minds yet. Except maybe someone in this town. Oops, I said too much.
Oh no.
I also might be lying. Who knows?
Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
that was very off.
I am working on collecting all of the powers like the Infinity Stones. Just give me a minute, y'all.
You.
I'm gonna be real. I'm starting to wonder if being naked is a part of the whole mind reading thing.
Oh my god.
So you're collecting the powers. Who's collecting the twins? Father Adolphus?
Yes.
Apparently.
No comment.
I'm just collecting dirt and danger on top of my head.
Well,
Betsy
better than
is
collecting bullets.
but Betsy is collecting plot importance.
Yeah, no.
I'm also doing that, to be fair.
Okay. What was good about the game session? What did they play and enjoy?
I like
I
it.
enjoyed not
That's-
dying.
Yeah, I think we all enjoyed not dying.
Yeah.
We made it another session. Yay!
We also have a good plan of attack for the next time that we come to session. So we've actually got like a
do.
decent setup for more stuff later.
Yeah, and you exchange
I
a lot of
enjoyed being a beautiful ray of sunshine.
You did get to act a lot.
Yeah.
You definitely came out of your shell with the more a lot of your interactions thus far have been with you and the DM, but this time you got to interact with the players, which was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anything happen during the game that the player didn't quite understand or were confused about? This is
Victor was confused
I really
about the gun.
Oh my god.
like confused as in like, am I like, do I like this? Like, or confused? Which
Did
way
you
will-
like it?
1 second, sorry.
Seriously thinking.
No, I was typing something in because I was answering a question from somebody.
Okay.
No, there was no confusion. There was no confusion in the slightest in that entire situation, including the bodily response to said issue.
A beautiful
We
girl
just
is pointing a
established a
gun
new
at
rule
me.
of flip coin for boner.
If there's question about it, yes.
That's a good rule.
Again,
I
there was
just-
no question. There was no question for.
I cannot wait for me to get
Victor.
asked that question. That's gonna be great.
I enjoy leaving stupid things up to dice, and this was a stupid thing, and I was like, you know what? Why not?
Why not? Okay, did the game host make a ruling or something that the player didn't understand?
Nope.
Don't think
I
so.
think
Oh,
I want to say I'm certainly confused about a lot of things, but I'm not inappropriately confused.
are you
I'm not
confused?
confused about game mechanics. I'm confused
Yeah.
about what the hell is going on in plot.
Which is
Good,
important.
good. That
Yeah.
because there's a lot of like red herrings around. Like the whole thing is intentionally like a mystery. There's gonna be a lot of red herring, and there's gonna be a lot of false assumptions. And I'm not going to correct any of that because this leads to some fabulous moments like we had just here where hey I'm a Creolan and I'm gonna greet you out of the blue in
Oh, look,
Creolan.
one of my people immediately gets held at gunpoint. Okay.
Yeah, what are you doing so far north? Like, are you here to collect my debts? No, really.
I had the same question and also am held at gunpoint, so therefore I will not question.
I mean, you got a very clear answer. So
Yeah.
there is that.
I did get information that I didn't necessarily need, but I'm glad that I have.
Were any
I think
variant
we're gonna need
rules
that
in
sometime in
this?
the future.
Were any variant rules introduced into the game? Those variants make things better or worse. The boner
Flip a
flip.
coin, yeah, definitely made the game better.
Wait, I missed that. I was reading Blue Sky. What?
Your boner flip made things better.
I'm so glad my boner flip made things better. My door was slightly open.
I
for
was
that.
not paying attention, and once I start paying attention, I hear boner flip, and now I'm confused and scared. But you know what? That's about how this
Variant-
game goes.
Variant
Hey,
mechanic being added of the boner flip made the game more
Yeah.
entertaining.
What could the hosts and the players do to make for a better gaming experience? Get naked more often.
More boner flip. Oh
Apparently.
man,
That's
we had the
certainly
exact
true.
But
same
I'm not
idea.
playing a man.
I didn't have a question about whether I had one or not.
No.
Okay, so okay. Now we go through this is gonna be like express because like Pyro has to go in like 10 minutes. We're gonna go of course everyone gets one experience point, but
Yeah.
this is more important. Let's see your short-term goals. I'll look through them. Of course Colleen doesn't have.
Because I keep forgetting to write them down.
Okay,
But I
Canon-
also know that I didn't
Okay,
do
Canon
any.
Dolphus, let's see. Investigate the nature of Quill's and John's supernatural power.
I actually did that.
You did that. Okay. You were pressing enough to do that. I'll give you that. Let's see what kind of a thing I can give you. My fucking run Adobe. About the mic service sound. Because I might give you something from other book.
Oh, fun.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you
well deserved.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a great. You know what? I'm gonna give you team player because you managed to
Alright.
sit team player.
Is that a gift?
Yes, that's a gift. That's on page 59 of the book. You assist better and D12 for bonus because you actually sat down with them and talked with them and managed to extract the information in a non-confrontational. So yeah, erase that and you're getting team player.
Erase what now?
Erase that goal and you
Okay.
you grab team player's gift. Okay, Elizabeth. I would say have not accomplished anything. But you're certainly making more friends along the way. Keep that up, and that will profit. Lowell, let's see. Get over Bill, maybe find some. Get information for Victor. No, I would say nothing found.
I didn't do a single thing.
Victor, you.
I did get one because I did put that at the end of last session, which was find the other Louisianian, damn it, and figure out what their deal is.
Okay. So, I'm gonna ask you a quick question.
Okay.
What do you think Victoria is? And depending on that answer, I might consider that goal.
At current, from mostly Victor's and kind of my perspective, I believe that while her story may be correct that she is somebody that is on the run from a mob boss that she probably stepped on the toes of, and that's why she's run away, there may be something she discovered here when originally she was running away. Now there's another reason she's here. That, I don't know what the reason is, if there is another reason.
Keep searching. That's not it. Well, you'll find that out probably later then. Okay, so now everyone got one experience point for the session. Let's start with Pyro's motto because he might quickly. Well, read out your motto. Tell us what it is.
All right. If I do nothing, nothing changes. So I did a thing. And that was I talked about Victoria a little bit. I was a little bit discreet, but I did a thing, and that had something that definitely changed for Victor.
You pointed in the right direction. Funniest thing, a lot of things could have changed if Victor was bad manner. But yeah, I would say that's one experience point for you. Why Victor's XP is all recent? Have to fix. Oh, everyone.
I just moved it up one because it was at 2, and then the session one that we get moved it to 3.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to do a little bit of a. We'll have written weird amounts of total. That's correctable. Speaking of which, Zammy, read your motto.
Where there's a will, there's a way, and darling, I always find a way.
You find your way to Victoria's home and nearly got shot. So yeah, that's +1 for you.
Follow your nose.
Your nose led you into a bullet. Nearly.
Almost.
Colleen,
Led him into a barrel and Colleen's fist.
Yeah, Colleen. Speaking of which, what is your new motto?
My new motto is every strike brings me closer to the next home run.
You did did strike someone's head with that rock, but
To
I
be
wa-
fair, I am mostly cloud fluff, so it's probably just felt like the wind just across
Yeah.
his face for a second.
Okay, so Colleen, you yeah, I would say you performed that and
Yay!
Colonel
I
Adolphus,
love
what about
XP.
you?
So my model is that the world can be divided into two kinds, the hunter and the hunted. I think I lived to that. I definitely was working
Yeah.
at the assumption that Jean and especially Colleen were the hunted.
You
Okay,
kind of hunted them with the Inquisition too.
right, and
Gotta
will
keep them safe.
we left
At least take me to dinner first, okay?
lovely Elizabeth last, and Elizabeth photo is still,
It's still find your voice.
and you are warming up to people. So yeah, I would +1. So everyone should be at 16 total XP and 6 XP unspent, except for Victor, who should be at 50 and 5 unspent. So please.
Oh, I misunderstood how that was supposed to work. That's
Yeah.
why it looked
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
That's why mine will have looked weird too.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
everyone-
weirdly enough, the unspent goes on the right.
Yep. Anyway.
Yeah.
What? I hate that.
Yeah,
I
I hate that
resist.
too.
I
Okay.
resist.
Okay.
Resist.
Okay. Either way, we're gonna see each other next week. Hopefully. There might be some problems. We'll inform people beforehand how our situation is standing. And we'll progress with our group of misguided misfits and finding out what the hell is going on. Because sure as hell, I don't know. Nor does anyone in the party know.
We're making progress towards something. Do we know what that is? No.
Nope.
We're about one of two things is going to happen. We're either going to turn this town upside down, or this town's going to turn us upside down, or
Indeed.
inside out.
Oh, right.
Considering you are probably already turned inside out, I just suggest you don't.
Yeah.
All right. Let me read the credits. I'll be right back, and we'll do a post discussion. So. Narrator was, of course, me, Lovely Soul. Zami was Victor Sinclair. Incognita, Colonel Adolphus Vice. Pyrex, Low Savage, Elizabeth Betsy Megatroid, White Mage Board, and Colleen Ross, Arcane Mod. Concept and story was devised by me. Editing by Bastard Dragon. Art by Sula, that's me. Spotty the Griffin. 3D renders of the lovely room was by Spotty the Griffin. Special thanks to Alpha Lurker and Jinjin Mang for help with this. Urban Jungle was created by Sanguine Productions, and if you want to play Urban Jungle, be sure to visit their website or they Drive-Thru RPG. Have a good night. God bless you.